Yo, hi everybody. Well, everybody, I'm back, and with more DND stuff. It's basically been a while, like a month and a half, but yeah. But a good afternoon or good evening, depending where you are. I hope you're all doing well. So let's get started. A lot of stuff is scuffed as heck, but we will see how we will get through this. Also, hi Necro, and thank you for the liquor. Alright, let's get to the main scene. Wait, wrong one. Okay, this one. My bad. There we go. Alright. This time is just pure music and talking, so that be it today. And my fan is on because it's really warm. So, you're gonna hear them in a sec. Okay, I'm here. Sorry.
Well, Grandma's currently AFK, so...
Oh. All good. You're gonna leave a lurk because getting ready to go. Oh, okay.
He's over here.
That's fine. No worries. We'll be here for a while, you know that.
So who is sitting and who's left?
We got a dog on both of our laps.
Okay. Are you streaming your end or no?
Nah.
Okay.
Well, everybody's here, so...
Okay, so, as I said, you guys finished your match, went off stage. You're basically right in the competitor's tent.
Remind me, were we getting gold rewards
Hey,
or
Double.
something, or...
No, that's not until the end of the tournament. You have the opportunity to see who your next opponents are going to be, in case you've
How are
forgotten.
you doing, by the way?
Because their match was literally just before yours, so... But you also have the opportunity to just go around the town. It is pretty
Thank
late
you,
in the
Jakester,
afternoon
for
now.
sharing and liking
Due
today's
to the, what's the word I'm looking for?
Twitter post for the stream.
The excitedness about this event. it is a pretty big production. So it's not like you go into one match and then immediately into the next match and then so forth. This is like they make a day of this. So since you were last to compete, it is getting closer to about 5 or 6 in the evening.
And thank you for the head pat.
You do start to see some people kind of trickling out. There are some more performers heading out onto the stage to do stuff for the families and whatnot, but it's pretty much done for the day.
So the last session I missed because I wasn't.
Did you get to watch any of the other fights or see how any of the other teams went?
And,
yes, you actually watched all the fights because you guys were dead last.
For me,
Do we have an idea into who
I'm
we're fighting
getting
next?
like an update, and I have no idea what's going on.
You did see the team that won. If you can't remember who it is, there is actually a bracket in the tent that you're in that shows who's passed and who didn't. So you can see who your next opponents are that way.
Okay, who's our next opponent?
Alright, so you're going over to check out the tournament board. Does anybody else want to do anything, or are you just going to follow him? Just going to stay there?
Oh yeah, we're gonna follow. Look at the next opponent is.
Okay, so 2 people getting to the board. Anybody else want to go to the board, or you 3 just want to stay?
I'm going.
Yeah, listen, I'm going then.
Okay.
I'm just
In that case,
trying
I'm
to
going to
remember.
assume everybody's going.
I was trying to remember my voice.
So all of you make... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'd like to work on my gun if possible when I have time.
You can't really do that here. It's too crowded. So when you get back to the Adventurers Hall for the evening, you'll be able to get a couple hours in.
Okay.
So you make your way to the board, and sure enough, got everybody's names there, Furious 5, rookies, etc. You're going up next round, which is to say tomorrow. You will be going up against the team, the Ramshackles.
Well, that sounds different.
Does it show who we saw that fight, right? Who would be
Doing
fighting
alright,
there? What
just
are their classes?
testing out some LED
You
strips.
did see the
That
fight.
sounds cool.
So
How's that going?
You're gonna have to roll me. Let's go with intelligence check to see if you can remember what they were. If any of you can roll this if you actually watched the fight.
I want to say I did because I would be curious who I was facing. Well, at least off to a good start.
I have a weird dice on the floor over here that's not letting me clear.
Oh, because it was there before we quit the game last time.
Anyways, it's
I rolled
19
2.
for me.
Okay, I got rid of it. Cool. You can, or Scrub, you can try rolling again.
Okay. I guess not.
Yeah, probably not with a 3. Gore, you rolled a 2. That's definitely not going to be high enough. Thorded, you rolled a 4. No, that is. Who got an 18?
Well, plus 4. So
19 total.
I would be
Scrub got another 4.
7.
Okay, so
total.
yeah, unfortunately, you need a 15 or higher to be able to remember their specific classes. Because there were 10 people on that field fighting, so. But cool, since you rolled a 19, you definitely remember most of their classes, but you can't remember the last
Dang
one.
it. Like my other D&D session that I had recently, I also had low rolls, so this is
So,
my luck.
there we go.
I thought
So one of them
my low
was a
rolls
ranger.
already came out.
One of them was a cleric, one of them was a wizard, and one of them was a bard. You can't quite remember what the 5th person was.
So this sucks.
Just as I suspect.
Give me a
Seems
second.
they
I need
all
to
are
grab
built
my.
around
Oh
pulling
my
their
gosh.
enemies.
I grab my notes.
They got a lot of range. I might be in danger here.
Well, considering our last match, I don't think I'd be any in
The sad
danger,
part is
'cause
my pizza order just arrived
my
when I got the
targets were
call.
always defeated before I
That
really got to them.
sucks.
No comment.
Now I know who my focus target's gonna be.
Yeah, but I got my.
Hopefully you get to teleport all over the place again. That was cool to look at.
I can't control that capability, unfortunately.
Oh, damn, that would have been awesome.
I'm only attuned to nature. I don't actively control where it goes. But in the meantime, we probably focused, if I had to take a guess, the wizard would be our strongest, our most dangerous opponent. Luckily, they usually tend to be very visible with the lack of armor. But it also depends on their experience, but that is my suggestion. In the meantime, what shall we do to, as is said, kill time?
At least you got pizza? I don't know what to tell you.
I'll see. I'll say Gore is silent, and so is Pandy.
Andy usually mutes herself if she's not contributing.
How late is it in the day?
About 5 or 6 in the evening.
Is security still being crazy about people having curfews and going back at specific times?
No, but there's more security out right now as it is because of the event, so they are not harassing anybody or, you know, like, hey, hurry up, you gotta get home, curfew's coming in a few hours, or anything like that, so.
Well, I can safely say we haven't used much of our resources. No items that I'm aware of. Surprisingly, did not need to use them. We may need them next match, though. Maybe some way to prepare. Do I happen? Does my character happen to know what kind of spells the mage was casting?
Since
I kinda wanna
are
use
you
the glasses.
arcanely gifted?
Well, it's more of like a sorcerer kind of knowledge, not necessarily. Yeah.
I mean, are you trained in arcane arts?
No.
Then you can't identify spells.
Well, I can
Some
see
of
what
them you might have recognized a couple of them because of what
Well,
Lex
I'm
cast, but
I'm saying, like, if they had a certain element to it, I was thinking whether they'd at least recognize what kind of element they are.
there's no specific element to casting. Like, they might cast fireball, ice knife, poison spray, etc. But they don't have a
I was
specific
asking
element they were casting.
Yeah, okay, that's all that.
In terms of magic, they were all over the place with spells. Now, you're not sure if that's just because they're trying to keep people from guessing what their trump card could be, or just because that's the way magic is and they have no preference either way.
When we're seeing the group for the ramshackles, did we notice what kind of magic their wizard used?
That's why I just
That's
asked.
literally what was just asked.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Also, question, Grim, since we're doing a long rest since I'm a divine sorcerer, I can change my spells, right?
No. These are spells you just straight up know.
Basically, you're able to cast them. You don't actually have to. You don't actually have to learn. Switch them
Unlike
out.
wizards, you don't prepare them. You
Oh, okay.
just have them. Sweet Jesus. Setting up the fucking next round of combat HP counters, and it does not look good for the group as a whole.
Oh man.
Let them have ones. Roll ones.
Well, luckily, they cannot get ones.
Roll fours, roll fours.
God, I'm so happy casters don't have to deal with that shit anymore. Lowest you can get is a D6 HP now. So,
It's good.
after having checked the board, you guys had a little bit of discussion. What would you like to do?
Well, as there's not much else to do, I suppose I'll just go and turn into the night with my meal, and rest up for the following day. This
Yeah,
is
so
a
we-
multi-day.
We
Yeah.
definitely need to rest up. I would hate for any of us not to get our long rest and get be ready for the next day.
Agreed.
You
A
guys are
rest
gonna go
is,
ahead and
yeah.
oh,
Rest
go
is
ahead,
good.
Patty.
Sorry, I said agreed. A rest is a good idea.
All right. So you all start making your way back to the Adventurers Hall, where you have rooms for the next few days. You do still hear the odd person saying, whispering about the people going missing and whatnot.
Wait,
But
Necro,
mostly
you're
it's
still
just
there.
happy chatter,
What kind
kids
of
running
pizza
around
did you
during
get?
the event, Some stalls are passing out free candies to the kids, and adults are getting, cotton candy, effectively.
I
Some
want candy.
good meals from stalls and
Like-
whatnot. It seems like the town or
Wait,
the city
I
here
want
really goes
candy.
all out for this event. While you were at the tournament waiting for your
I'm
turn to
just saying,
fight,
I want some
meals were
candy,
prepared
man.
for all of the fighters, so you didn't have to pay or anything, and it was really good. It was Adventurers Hall quality food. Not as much, but still.
Wow.
D&D sorted
So
7
you're not really
hosts.
hungry.
Thank you for the bit.
You
Go.
pretty much ate there, so you don't have to get a meal tonight if you don't want one. You do see a couple of people out on the streets that are actually pointing to you and oh crap, I can't believe it's them. They won their match this time. First time out. Yada yada yada, typical fanfare. You
can't believe this guy lost an arm wrestling match to a bartender, but happened to win in a team fight.
Oh, I have something new, man. I doubt this.
he mentioned how you lost an arm wrestling match to a bartender.
Oh.
But you do finally make it to
D&D
the
sorted
Adventurers
7
Hall
hosts.
and walk in. Some
Thanks for
people
the
turn
bit,
around to see
Gore.
you, and they actually
But
cheer. Hey,
I am
congrats,
out of
good job."
it, bits, man.
And
How's that?
that's pretty much the end of it. They're like, good job.
You got the
And then it
Sakura
just goes back down to
Mochi
normal what it is
Daifuku
for what the Adventurers Hall is.
next to your name now.
I would
So
like
cute.
To, I'm not sure anyone else is doing, but I would like to check on the bounties.
Okay. So you see Briar walk off towards the bounty board. What does everybody else like to do?
Work on my
I know.
gun.
Yeah, I know you said work on your gun. Are you going to go to your room to work on it, or do you want to just work on it down here in the common area?
I'll go to the room to work on
Dude, I'm supposed to
Okay.
do this by 12.
So I know I told you to write it down because I would forget what were the rolls that you needed to make.
You just said for me to roll, but all I have so far is I'm at 2 days
Wait,
left
I
of
don't
the
think
gun.
this is good. Hold on.
Okay, so I think it was. Damn it! What the fuck was the roll? I want to say it was.
You said it was like a D20 plus
Performance?
intelligence or something, right?
Oh yeah, D20 plus intelligence plus your proficiency bonus.
And proficiency was performance, right?
It was whatever your proficiency bonus is. It's right there above your initiative.
Wow.
Initiative is +2.
Okay, so your proficiency
4.
bonus is plus,
Plus my
2.
proficiency is +2.
and then your intelligence is plus 2 as well. So yes,
Yeah.
plus 4 to your D20 roll.
All right, I'll roll that.
Give my fancy drinky.
An 8 plus 4.
Okay. So you got over 10. So you're not going to get as much of a bonus as you would have. But you said you're at 3.5 days left.
What was that? 3 days left.
3 days left. Okay, you've got about 2.5 days left before it's finished.
All right, I'll fix that.
Eventually.
All right. So Cruel is going to the market board. Does Julius, Lex, or Araleth want to do anything?
No, I think Julius just chilling, relaxing for now.
I didn't hear what Lex was doing.
Oh, after we eat the free meal provided, I'm probably chatting with people in the local bank to see if I can find out more about other people's opinion on the contest to see if there's something we may not have seen from a fan point of view.
Okay. Well, in the Adventurers Guild, or Hall rather, it's pretty much just adventurers, there's no civilians.
D&D sorted
So you
7
might be able
heights.
to get more of an insight. So
Thank
go
you
ahead
for
and
the
roll an
bits, Scar.
investigation check.
I'm trying to refresh my dice. I don't trust it.
Yeah. Testing out the new boba drink I got.
I got an 18 gram.
Alrighty. Let me go ahead and take care of Cruel real fast because that's going to take you a little while to get information. Cruel, you get up to the bounty board, and there are several new bounties. Most of them seem like they're out of your league. There's one for chasing off a dragon from a neighboring city. There's one about something happening in a forest nearby. And I say nearby, it's probably a good like half a day's travel away from you guys. Unfortunately, there are no specifics about what is going on in that forest.
But yeah,
Well,
And then-
I also
looking
want
for
boba,
something
man.
Specific to the missing person.
Oh. So far, nothing on that.
What?
Obviously,
D&D
this
sorted 7 heights.
take a bit, so I wouldn't be taking a bounty unless it was something that could be
Thank
done
you for the
real
bits,
quick.
Gar.
But yeah, currently there's nothing on the missing persons. You've only heard the rumors for the last day or two, so you probably suspect that it's more likely the guards are keeping it hush hush
Well,
until something more
This is Briar we're talking about.
certain. Well, yeah, you're a city person, so you kind of know this stuff. Like, if it starts to become a huge thing, then bounties might be placed.
yeah, well,
But right
that-
now, the guards are trying to keep it under wraps for themselves to be able to, yeah, we're useful.
Yeah, I guess in this particular case, he's just gonna follow the
Drink
rules.
something and see.
He's not gonna go out of his way to
Usually,
find missing person.
when you're like hungry,
And does
Out of
Arlette want to
nowhere.
do anything?
you might be thirsty. I think I'm just gonna eat my meal slowly and like just watch everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
D&D
So,
sorted 7 heights.
Arleth and Julius are sitting at the same table, I assume. Unless you don't want anything to do with them, in which case you're sitting at a different table.
Quick check. Do I
I
spot
mean,
my
I'm
doppelganger?
tempted to like go to another table. Yeah.
Okay, so you sit down at an empty table by yourself.
Just get away from me.
Julius is sitting at another table, people watching. You see Briar standing over by the bounty boards, looking
Oh, thank you for the
somewhat
bits,
thoroughly
Gar.
because
Sorry,
there are quite a
I
few
had to
new
respond.
bounties. You don't see,
What do I got for a meal?
Or
Wait,
anywhere.
are you talking to me? I don't
and
know.
you see Lex going from
Not sure if you're
table to
talking to,
table,
like,
speaking with different groups.
Necro or
Which,
me.
by the way, Lex, you do actually hear some stuff about the tournament. A couple of tables actually recognize you as being a participating individual.
Oh, me? I'm
They
waiting
say,
for
"Hey,
my
you did great,
food."
man! I can't believe how
Like-
crazy that was. You took out like almost everybody.
Um,
Do you even need a team?"
I have like
She just smiles and she says, sometimes with like working with Julius does feel that way.
I'm waiting for my bean and cheese burrito.
Yeah. Cool. So, what can we do for you?
So, about the tournament, I was just curious what else y'all thought about the other teams. Some of them were kind of interesting.
Wait, why
It's
isn't
nice to
my
always see other
blanket
wizards
moving?
in the combat because magic is such a broad range, almost as much as the sword. It's always interesting to see other types of wizards, and how they interpretations on the spells and how they come out.
Oh yeah, man. There's like a group that was literally just all wizards, but they went down so fast. It's hilarious. I don't know what they were thinking. As soon as the enemies got in
kinda
range,
want-
it was just done.
An horchata and a just a
I mean,
bean
yeah,
and cheese
that
burrito.
happens too. You gotta know how
So,
to set up your spells, and I guess
with
they
the-
just wasn't prepared.
Water.
No,
I-
not at all.
Even though
Not
I
at
kind of
all.
want an horchata.
Of course, they did have to go up against the old guard, so that's kind of not surprising.
Against who?
The old guard, the people in the first match.
I mean, yeah, they look brutal.
Oh, they've won the last 3 times, I think it was, 2 or 3 times.
Really? So they're like a hometown favorite then?
Well, with the exception of they're not from here, they just come here to participate. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. They're pretty good.
I will say this is our first time participating, so it's actually interesting to know that there is like a 3-time running champion.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see here. I think it was 3 years ago they barely won, and then last year they just wiped the floor with all of their opponents. I'm not sure if it's just because they got that much stronger or because the competition got that much weaker.
Stretch.
And then, last year...
It's just gonna be a while, guys. Just letting you know.
I wouldn't say they
Especially if you're
fought
like
too
new
hard,
and
but
just
it wasn't as
checking
easy as
in.
the second.
D&D's always long.
Do you know what bracket they're in?
They're fighting in the first bracket. So they'll be fighting before you guys, isn't it? Yeah, before you guys tomorrow.
So that means if we keep going good, then they'd be our final competition.
Yep. Well, assuming they win.
Well, if they're as good as you say they are, I hope they do win. It'll be a nice battle.
Yeah, should be interesting.
Anyone else you think might win besides them?
Ramshackles, your opponents.
Yeah, usually with
maybe
D&D, it's
have a
either
chance against you,
combat heavy or
but
roleplay
they
heavy.
seem
It depends
kinda
on your
out of it
DM.
this year. I don't know.
Sometimes some DMs are like,
Then let's see, the
both,
opponents
man.
fighting
It's pretty
against the old
great.
guard. I honestly think they won just pure luck.
Oh,
Their first match, I mean.
Yeah, I have the feeling that the last year was pretty rough on everyone. They might have took some time off because of the things happening up in the north that caused people to not be as active.
Oh yeah, that major pandemic.
I should take a picture of this, man.
I mean, it hit everyone hard. Some people lost, their living, and I heard some people try to go back to farming. They just couldn't make it.
Yeah, I heard it was something to do with like the air was really bad, and it was causing them to get sick that way. But,
Yeah.
Luckily, it hasn't traveled down this way, so we should be okay.
I know, right? Like, that'd be terrible.
I can't believe I didn't. Okay, this is DM speaking. I cannot believe I didn't think to incorporate COVID as a major thing for my campaign.
You're welcome, Graham.
Holy shit! So now, if you guys go north, careful. There's a major pandemic.
Great, fantastic.
Yeah.
I play games to escape reality. Damn it!
So we think sort of that we start needing to go north later, right?
I mean, it's
Exactly.
fine. Travel's open if they manage to come down here, so it must be calming down.
Yeah, there is actually a thing in the game. It's not really a disease. It's kind of like a manufactured poison, but it acts like a disease, but it always 100% kills. There is no cure. I could throw that in here.
Graham!
Living
no.
up in the-
So,
Out of curiosity, is anyone else from my group gonna walk up on the table to see what's taking me so long?
No.
good question. By this time, you've probably finished looking at the boards. They're cruel.
Yeah.
Julius and RLF are able to see Lex walking around from table to table. And I'm sorry, but Gore is not going to be joining you because he's completely uninterested in what you're doing and not there.
Yeah, I'm just asking in case y'all wanted specific questions to ask, since I cannot communicate with people. I was curious where I went.
Well, I certainly wasn't. I was more preoccupied with my own things.
Yeah. Speaking of, Briar was when he's walking back away from the boards, you do see RLF and Julia sitting at 2 completely different tables, maybe 3 tables apart. Not sure what's going on there.
I look at both of them. I continue
And
walking.
as I recall, Arleth said she was eating her meal slowly, so you just see her kind of like very slowly moving food to her mouth and then the empty fork back down to her plate or whatever. So
Briar just kind of mutters to himself. I do not know what I've gotten myself into. Alright.
that's pretty much the main amount of information that Lex does gather. So if she wants to continue going around, she can, but she pretty much got all the information she can.
I will sit with Miss Arleth.
Okay.
She's
Arleth.
Yeah.
She seems to be the only one eating, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, since you said specifically you were watching people while eating slowly, I would like you to roll a perception check.
Alright. 20, right?
Yep.
Alright. Please roll high for once.
Alright, so two things happen.
Alright.
One, you actually see somebody stand up from a table, kind of like hooded, acting kind of suspicious. You're not really sure what's happening, and then all of a sudden you notice Briar right behind you. And you get distracted from that hooded figure. When you look back, they're gone. You get the sense that the hooded figure was watching you.
Okay.
Oh no.
As I sit down. So, enjoying the meal.
I was.
As she continues to slowly move food to her mouth.
Mhm.
You don't seem to be used to city life.
Sorry. No, I really am not.
In that case, I'm curious. Why did you join up with us?
I figured a change of scenery or, you know, something new to my life at least every now and then, it wouldn't hurt.
Ah, I understand that all too well. But I come to understand you live out in the forest, right?
Correct.
Did you happen to have any tricks you could perhaps teach me? I am not very well versed in the wilds.
Tricks. What are you looking for specifically?
Well, herbs.
Herbs.
Medicinal herbs. In my line of work, I get hurt a lot.
As he kind of motions to the scars running his body.
And in the event I need to chase out quarries out there, I'd rather know what is not poisonous. Or actually, poisonous would actually help. But one step at a time.
Let's see.
Okay, so for this, you don't actually have to sit there and look for like a medical website with herbs and shit you can find out in the wild.
I'm like, oh great.
Basically, it's depending on what you want to teach him about the wild, you would make a different skill check. So since he specifically wants to know about herbs for medical purposes, you would make a medicine check, and depending on how well you roll, will determine how much knowledge you're able to pass on to it.
Alright, so,
I'm trying to be engaging.
Alright. I'm still trying to figure this out. Okay, so, do I roll a d20 again, or?
Yes.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll the d20 again.
Alright. +7.
And now you add your...
Yeah, +7.
7? Holy shit!
Yeah.
So 16. That's a fair amount of information. So to prevent this from going into a long spiel about medical herbs, you are able to teach Briar the difference between medicinal and poisonous. So now when he's out in the wild, if he needs to make a survival check for some herbs,
Mhm.
he'll be able, depending on how well he rolls, he'll be able to tell, okay, that's poisonous, that's not, even if he's not trained in survival.
All right. See, I
You
got
got
you.
that cool?
I got you.
Yay!
Make a note somewhere that you're able to tell the difference between medicinal and poisonous herbs.
Oh wow! I
Now-
understand survival.
If he still rolls like crap, he might bring back like a bushel of poison oak, but still, it's less likely.
Huh.
Or sorry, not. Yeah, survival. Like I said, would be, yeah.
So bonus to finding medicinal herbs.
It's easier for you to find to distinguish between medicinal and poisonous.
So that'd be up to you on a DC kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah, just mark down it's easier for you. That way you can be like, yeah, I'm looking for medicinal herbs. It's easier for me now. So that way I can lower the DC.
Anyways, well, I actually really is that color? I would not have expected that. Much appreciated. Does anyone else do anything? Or else I want to keep. I want to keep running going.
I'm looking for my doppelganger. Is he around?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn it.
They were one of the teams that lost.
Nice.
But it is starting to get a little later. It's about 7:30ish now, and the hall is starting to thin out. Some people are leaving in groups to go do what they do. Others are heading to their rooms.
If you're talking about like the people in
It's
the
like it is time
chat,
to turn in. So
we're
I
having
go
a
ahead and do that.
D&D
I go back to the group
session.
and I guess I just tell
There
them
are
what
guys in there.
All right, so everybody, well,
Is
there's
RLS still
two
eating?
tables. Slowly.
Slowly, you know, enjoying the meal.
I joined Arlette's table.
It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours, and she's only like halfway through because she just keeps eating it slowly.
While conversing with me about herbs and poison and
See, it's
not
all,
dying.
it's all his fault. Briar keeps asking her questions, making it even slower.
Yes. Well, she keeps talking while with food in her mouth, so she grew up in the forest. This doesn't seem unusual to her, I'm sure.
So yeah, once as Scrub said, Julius joins the table, I explained to them what I've heard, including the bit about the team, the 3 times running team, and how surprisingly over 1 year they had amazingly studying growth.
All right.
I keep getting
So you
distracted.
guys are now informed about the old guard, about their 3-time winning streak, hoping to go 4 this year, but with the rolls I got, probably not. RLS finally finishes her food. Briar stops bugging her about poisonous and medicinal herbs. Julius is himself, unfortunately.
I also told them about the pandemic that hit the
It
team
was
about
the
fight the next bar.
I meant in the like the food in D&D gore.
What's
Okay.
this about pandemic?
It's just a rumor I heard that the North was suffering from something, and a lot of adventures and everything else was shut down for a bit. So it's not surprising that the comments were that they were lucky to have one, and it was like they were not in the best shape this year.
In that particular case, did I happen to notice that they appeared sickly by any chance?
I was hinting overweight, but you know.
Considering the fact that you were watching the matches and as a whole you weren't specifically concentrating on the enemy on that team, you're not going to be able to tell whether or not they were well. Plus, you've never seen them fight before.
Gore.
Oh, I thought. we were talking
Neither
about the
do
team
I,
about-
but
thought
you
were
know,
talking
you
about the
try
team
your
about
best.
fighting out the old guard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
The Ramshackles, you've never seen them fight before this tournament, so you have no way to determine what their skill level is
Wait,
compared
what the
to
heck?
any previous fights
Wait.
they've had.
Never saw.
Give me a
I
second.
thought we just saw them fight.
Yes, that was the first time you've ever saw them
Oh,
fight.
okay, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Sorry,
been a
then.
month and a half, so I'm
Anyways.
not gonna know.
That doesn't bode well. If that's the case, they may have something under their sleeve. that-
My camera just decided not to work anymore.
I would have to say we'd have to watch
Yeah,
out for underhanded
I don't know. My
tactics.
camera just stopped working. Oh my god.
But that's just conjecture. Not
Yes.
giving the DM ideas.
I mean, that's why we're also no one's sleeping alone, so we're sleeping in groups. Just make sure you're attentive to each other.
That's great. I'm going to go ahead and turn it.
Does
Nice.
everybody return to their rooms?
Yeah.
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 Okay. And of course, Gore's already in his room,
Yeah,
finishing up his gun tinkering as it's getting late.
Weird.
So,
I know, I disappeared.
During the
Just
night-
trying to-
oh, go ahead.
What is sleep, anyways?
Now, I mean, you can stay awake if you want to. It will give you one level of exhaustion, which could hurt you in the tournament. But
That's so
you can't.
weird. Why is my
and
camera not working?
even though you are a Warforged, it does say you have to be in a motion or
Inactive.
inactive state for 6 hours.
Oh, I guess I'll be inactive then.
So all of you do get a long rest. Go ahead and click that on your character sheets.
Yeah, the bonus of the Warforged is that even though they're inactive, they're still aware of the surroundings.
Yeah, it's a really nice thing because I've had one of my previous DMs try to fuck with me on that. It's like I'm a Warforged. I'm aware and so I literally can't be surprised, motherfucker.
Well, you can, but depends on your passive perception. And,
No, actually, I can't be surprised. It's part of the alert feat.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, in general.
And since he's inactive and not unconscious, the alert feed is always active. It's hilarious.
I think you need to restart.
All right, long rest. Nothing happened
So-
overnight, right?
I'm gonna restart.
Well,
YouTube
nothing that's
Studio.
going to prevent you from getting a long rest.
Uh-huh.
But I do need RLF and Lex are sharing a room, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to know both of your passive perceptions.
Oh no.
And passive perception is
It's
immediately. Yeah, okay.
Wait, where do
Passive
I
perception
find?
is on the. It's on the left side of your character sheet. Scroll down, and
Oh.
it's underneath the saving throws.
17.
It'll say, okay. So 17 for her, so 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. So it's a 12 for this. Because when you're unconscious, you get -5. And what did you say yours was, Lex?
Oh, mine's 12.
Okay, so now I have to roll the dice.
Okay, that worked.
Okay.
Something terrible is gonna happen.
There it is.
Okay, unfortunately, Lex does not wake up, but Arleth, you actually do because he rolled really shit. In the sometime throughout the night, you are awakened by your door gently shaking. When you look over towards the door, it is a little bit darker, so it's harder to see, but you do see something on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, does not Arleth have dark vision?
Wait, are you full elf or half elf?
I mean,
He's
what
full
else?
Or,
Oh, never mind.
Yep, dark vision. Up to 60 feet.
Okay, so never mind. It's not that hard to see. Well, you are waking up,
Mm-hmm.
so you got that like groggy feeling, but you do see something on the floor. It looks like an envelope or a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Would you like to get up and go grab it, or do you want to just say fuck it, leave it there, and go to sleep?
I'm gonna get up and go grab it. What the heck?
Okay, you get up without waking Lex because unfortunately her number was too low.
Mm-hmm.
But you walk over there, and it is in fact an envelope.
All right.
What do you want to do? You can either read it yourself, wake up Lex, read it together.
I think I'd like to wake up
Wait,
Lex because
okay.
this is strange. I wouldn't want to try to venture this thing on my own.
Okay. So, Lex, you are being woken up.
Hi. What is it, Arla? What even time is it?
Early. It's like 1 o'clock.
It's still early in the day. Well, late at night. Sorry.
You elves with your only need of 4-hour meditation.
I think I should just brought you the room that was like a forest. That way you would have slept better. Is something wrong? Like, why are you waking me up this late? It's still dark.
I heard a noise and this seemed to have appeared on the floor.
Actually, if it was only 4 hours, depending when she went to bed, she would be fully awake at this point.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. She could have gone to sleep at 9. She could have gone to sleep at 10. She could have gone to sleep immediately after getting to her room, which in that
I'm
case,
just saying.
maybe.
I'm talking about for her meditation.
Yeah, it just depends entirely on her. What time did you go to sleep, Arleth?
Early.
Okay, so you would have gotten back to your room about 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
So if you went to bed at 8, you would have been awake for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that doesn't work because I already used your passive perception. So we're gonna have to say you went to bed a little bit later than that.
Oh, okay, fine. That's fine.
So that way you wake up. But it's not gonna be so long that it inhibits the long rest. So like I said, so you still got your long rest, and you just happen to be awake now.
Yeah.
So you presented the letter to Alex.
Yes.
Which one of you wants to read it?
Are you brave, Lex? Do you want to see the wonders of the envelope?
Sure, hand it to me. I'll look at it.
Right.
All right. So Lex, you open the envelope, pull out the letter. Do you read Elvish?
Before I do that, can I do detect magic? Let me check my detect magic.
Yeah. Considering you still need more hours of sleep, this will use one of your spell slots that you've already used the previous day. But since you're getting a long rest, it doesn't matter. You're going to get them back. So, you use detect magic on it, and other than I think you have the ring of protection, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, other than that, nothing really magical in this room, other than the saint magic that you get from the walls, because, like I said, they can change them to be an environment that's suitable for somebody.
And you said it was Elven?
Yes, it's in Elvish.
I cannot read it, but it looks like Elven, potentially, from my travels. I think only you can read it, but...
Yeah, it's easily recognized as Elvish, so...
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, can you read it? I'm sorry, the only things I can read are Abyssal, Celestial, and Common. I cannot read Elven.
Alright. I guess it's something for me to read then.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright,
Did you
so
just
when
assume she can read Elven because he's Elven? Jeez, such racist.
So, Arleth, as soon as you look at the piece of paper, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw and roll high.
Alright.
Oh no!
No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
kidding.
I can't help but tease players sometimes. So it's actually a fairly short letter.
Okay.
Letter.
I was like getting ready to roll and like, hello?
I lost my train of thought. You're reading the letter. It's fairly short, only a few sentences.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not sure why they made such an effort, maybe
Yeah.
to kind of pass it off.
Yeah.
But so the contents of it are basically, meet me tomorrow after the tournament behind the Adventurers Hall. Midnight.
Tomorrow after the tournament.
Do what?
Wait, meet me tomorrow after the tournament in the
Yeah.
Adventurers Hall?
Behind the
Oh,
Adventurers Hall.
my bad.
Midnight.
Question is, does she read this out loud or are you reading it to yourself?
That's a very good question. I know people who would do that too. Like somebody would pass them a letter. Can you read this? Then they would read it silently.
Me! I am guilty of that and I read fast as hell.
She does that to me in real life already.
At midnight or?
Yes.
Alright. I'll read it out loud because, you know.
All right.
Lex looks highly concerned, and she looks at Arleth and goes, "This is sketchy, especially if we win tonight. That would put us against the reigning champions. That is the night they're trying to call you out, and especially since it's behind the Venture Hall where there's probably no witnesses. I would not go."
I wouldn't either. This is very but I can't speak, you know.
It doesn't say to come alone. It just says to meet them.
I don't know. I still don't trust it, even if.
Okay. I'll say this out loud so you can all hear it, because otherwise you ain't gonna hear what me and Scarf are saying. Because I do have Scarf's character sheet up on my other page. How much do I actually know about I don't know like everything about him.
We've been adventuring
Okay.
together, right?
Just want to clarify that before I say it. So, I say this in confidence to Arleth that Julius is actually a changeling, and I can talk him into changing into her, and he speaks Elven, so no one would know the difference if we send him in place of her.
Okay. Now, Arleth.
See.
Arleth knows changelings are widely viewed as being dangerous and evil creatures.
She has also spent a few days with me now.
Yes.
Yeah. You get to choose how Arleth views the information that she was just given about Julius being a changeling.
And let's also just remind Arleth, just in case she forgot, she also beat Julius in a race because he's a slow ass.
Yeah.
And he's
But,
embarrassed
so-
himself multiple times. But hey!
Yeah. Now, this is the quintessential part of roleplay. You can either choose, oh my god, changeling, fuck it, he needs to die now, or you can be like, well, he hasn't really done anything bad that I've noticed, so maybe not all changelings are bad people.
True,
That's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
So play it how you would want your character to react.
Okay. Let's see,
And she just dropped this bomb on you, like right there and there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm just like, huh.
Lex looks at her, she's like, Arleth, I know it's surprising, but I'm telling you, he's harmless.
This is still raising that eyebrow.
He can't really do much, he often trips over his own feet, I promise.
Yeah, I've noticed. He's embarrassed himself quite often already.
Sometimes I wonder if he's even in his natural form as is, because he has a hard time walking, as you've noticed.
Huh.
Meanwhile, Julius, a few rooms down.
Julius, a few rooms down, feeling emotional damage, not sure from where or why.
It is surprising, but I mean, he hasn't done anything. So
Yeah, being a fallen Asmer, you know, I kind of just travel with him because not many people would, and I don't always get the best rep myself, so I've kind of just learned to judge him based off what he does. But he does something too bad, I smack him.
All right. That's reassuring.
We must know she has not smacked me yet.
I mean, just a few magic missiles, he'll go straight now.
All right. I'll take you on that. Take your word for that. It's fine. I mean, if he's fine doing that, then we could be somewhere not too far, you know?
Yes, we could, let's see, what kind of, do you have any spell that would let you be invisible? Oh wait, it's nighttime, we just gotta dress you in dark clothing and get you to hide in a spot that they couldn't see you. How tall is your character, by the way?
I think 5 foot. She's
What we
short,
can do
she's
is
short.
we can find some crates around town, poke some holes in them, put it behind the thing, and hide you in a crate.
Snake? Snake? Snake!
I'm just saying,
It doesn't sound like a bad idea. I mean, like, why not, right? Blend with the surroundings.
This is the best part about being a DM. You get to hear all these cockamamie plans and then watch them work perfectly.
I will say I am proficient in deception.
Are you
So
sure?
we should just say we're twins. I have a black dot on deception +5.
Are you sure?
Well, you'll have to discuss that tomorrow in character.
Okay.
Like, I'm a really good liar. Prove it. I'm purple. Hey, he is.
And the best part is I can go with you whether it's you or him because they always see us together.
Actually, in that particular point, if you say he's purple and he lies about it, he's like, no, you're not. And he turns himself purple because of the changeling creature.
Yeah.
Funny. I didn't think of that. Okay. So,
Sorry.
You've read the contents of the letter. You were given the bombshell of Julius being a changeling.
Yeah.
The fact that I don't believe Lex has revealed the fact that she's a fallen Aasimar to anybody yet.
No.
So that's another little bit of a bombshell because they're
yeah.
widely considered evil-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're, well, not evil, but they're willing to do bad shit for their own purposes.
Mm-hmm.
But and now you have a plan to set up some crates and act like Metal Gear Solid is an RPG, apparently.
Yeah.
Which I can't wait to see if that works.
Just in case it turns out it's the old team who keeps winning trying to set us up, I'm ready to kill them.
Yeah.
So, would you like to continue your meditation for like the next 10 minutes? Because that's about as long as it's going to take you. And as for Lex, would you like to go back to sleep until you wake up at a reasonable hour?
Yes, and do not worry. We got this. We got this, Arla.
Alright.
Julius will not say no.
Okay, so Arleth, like I said, you only had about 10 minutes left of your meditation, so it's not really going to affect you.
Yeah.
So you can be awake and do other stuff if you want to. Or do you want me to just go ahead and skip ahead to when everybody awakes?
Let's just finish that meditation. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So, after a while, everybody is awake. Still in your rooms. Arleth and Lex have something they want to go discuss with Julius. I assume in private, due to the fact that the whole doppelganger or changeling thing is going to be a topic of conversation. So, I believe it was Briar and Gore sharing a room. Lex.
Go?
No, me and Gore share a room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Briar had his own room from his previous stay there.
That's right.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember.
So it's
Yeah.
about 8 o'clock. The tournament starts in 2 hours. You guys don't take part until the second half, which means there's going to be the first fight between the old guard and their opponents. And then there will be an intermission of like an hour, maybe 2, for people to get food and whatnot. And then your match.
That would be a strange thing to get into, Gore.
You do have to be there by 10 to check in, but you don't have to stay there. So, at 8 o'clock, what would you like to do?
I would like to get a meal and get
Yes.
ready.
Eat,
Breakfast.
exactly.
Right.
Can we
so-
do that thing when we paid like, was it 2 gold and we had enough for like the whole group again?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
Alright.
thanks.
Alright, so who's getting in line this time? Is it going to be Julius again?
Yeah.
Actually, Julie starts to go, I grab him and ask Briar to go.
I raise her eyebrow.
That's fine. Am I paying for everybody?
I hand him 2 gold.
Apparently she's paying for everybody.
All right, I will go to stay in line.
Remember,
I will be back in due time.
Yeah, the line is pretty long, so you're going to be waiting for maybe 15-20 minutes before you actually get to the front.
Well, considering I know what's going on. Well, my character doesn't, but I do. Yeah, I go, wait in line and need to do your own thing.
So
And
now
is
it's just Gore, Julius, Lex, and Arleth.
Yeah.
Arleth, can you hold our tables? I forgot something in my room that I was supposed to give Julius.
Alright.
Okay.
So Julius and Lex all wander back to her room.
Is
And
Julius
now-
willing to go, though, or is he being a dumbass? What's the
Is
answer?
he willing to go?
We
He
had
probably
to
thinks, ooh, a gift!
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right?
Yeah.
You're not wrong. It's a
So,
gift, shiny.
Gore and Arleth are now at the table together, which is a very odd pairing.
And
Because
just
Arleth, all about nature!
okay, question. Where did Arleth leave the letter at, and did she tell me before she left the room?
Wait,
just
is
talked
my
to you
mic?
about the letter.
Yeah, I just talked to you about the letter. What?
No, because he could also read Elven. I was gonna let him see the physical letter.
Ah,
Like, did you leave it somewhere that's visible in the room?
yes.
Okay.
So, Julius and Lex make their way to her room, walk in, and the letter's there on what is essentially like a desk for people to be able to write letters, etc. I don't remember exactly what that's called. I think it's like a writing desk or something like that.
Yes, a desk.
Gore, I hope you're quite the
there's
conversationalist.
a
Yeah.
full-on computer desk. This one is like a smaller one, kind of like a pedestal. And I'm pretty sure it's called a writing desk, but there's the letter.
I showed Julius the letter, and I guess to keep it short so it doesn't drag on, I explained to him what we came to conclusions of last night, and that Arleth does know his secret, but she's not going to say anything because she finds him pretty much harmless after how bad he is at very common things.
I ignore the negative remark and just be happy that I'm being trusted.
Okay. So apparently the whole concept of Lex revealing your secret is not a big deal to you at this point. Good to know.
You trust her.
I think
So-
that at the moment, only people that don't know anything about it is Gore and
Briar.
Briar.
Well, that and the large majority of people that live in this city, because that would be a bad thing.
Well, yeah, I meant in the party sense. Thank you very much.
And then I look at Julius and I tell him, you need to find a crate, something that a 5-foot person can hide in, and move it to behind the adventure hall. We're gonna make sure she can breathe in it. We're gonna need her to hide while you're her, just in case it's an ambush. She can use her entrapment and catch them.
Okay. All right. Wouldn't there already be like empty barrels around all over the place since it is a adventures building?
There might be, but we don't know when they get taken off. and when
No,
they
that
get
would be
destroyed.
terrible, Gore.
I'm gonna go. While we're waiting for our food, I'm just gonna go walk around the building just to look around.
I'm gonna die.
Due to the size, you'll be back about 5 minutes after Briar brings food to the table.
Alright, so Lex goes back while she lets Julius go explore. And she tells Arla that he really liked his present. That it was really nice of her to make him that potion.
I almost want to make her do a roll just so she can to see if she understands what the fuck you're talking about. But since she's been awake for most of the time since the letter arrived, I'll be okay and like, yeah, she knows. She gets it.
Okay.
Do I come back to the food yet?
Okay, what? I heard like 4 people talking.
For Ocean's 3.
He just loves how convoluted this is.
Alright, do I come back with the food yet?
Yes, you are back with the food. Julius is currently not there.
I placed the platters onto there.
I figured since it was only gonna take me 5 minutes, it wouldn't take too long.
5 minutes after he gets back with the food.
Ah, okay.
Well, don't worry, we'll save you food. There's no way we're eating all this.
And yeah, I placed the food down.
Where's Julius?
Um,
I'm pretty certain he would not miss a meal.
he had something he had to do. He'll be back. You know how forgetful he is.
At this point in time, I can believe it.
So to switch over to Julius real quick while you guys are eating. Julius, while you're walking around, there are some crates and barrels and stuff.
Nom nom.
None of them are 5 foot tall, but they do look like a 5 foot tall person could fit inside them.
All right. While I'm looking around for that as well, I want to see if there's anyone sketchy looking. As if someone's like scouting out the place as well, like scouting out the back of the building.
He like you?
Yes, someone like me scouting.
Perception check.
Gotta run that perception.
It appears to be a 7. Plus what?
So it's a 9.
Okay, so you are looking around and you do see somebody suspicious, but then you realize you're looking into a pool of water. But no, there's nobody suspicious looking, or what you would consider suspicious looking.
Oh, hey, Scotchy, how are you?
Just people
Oh, no,
walking
that-
around excited for the event.
I don't know, the guy in that pond looks pretty sus.
Oh god, I'm drowning!
So after 10
No,
minutes,
not
Julius hasn't
squishy.
returned. You go outside to look for him, and he's dead inside of a pool of water because he thought he was drowning.
Oh, no.
I think that would have been.
Oh, I don't think Julius is that stupid, thank you very much.
That's how we're ending the campaign right there. Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said, there are quite a few boxes or barrels. Most people walking around right now are just civilians. You know, you see a couple guards walk back and forth, patrolling. Oh, excuse me. Nobody suspicious. And that's pretty much it.
Alright. Is there anything I need to do to these things to where it would allow
Why you funk? No.
Well, they're not behind the Adventurers Guild. There's like
thank you
some
for
of them
feeding
are
Machiko.
along the side of it. There's a couple of them that are, you know, on the opposite side of the street. you
But
know.
they would still be in range of Arliss to be able to use her spell while she's hiding there, right?
That's a little far. Plus, they're odd, like they're placed oddly. So, like, there's a barrel, but it's laying sideways on the ground. There's a couple of crates, but they're leaned up against one another to make it
Excuse
kind
me.
of hard to get somebody into. So you'd have to move them to be able to get them how you want them.
Okay.
something
I
in my
guess
eye.
I'll start moving a thing to be better, closer, at least slightly, to where she can still listen in and do her spell if need be. Like, not directly behind it, but just close enough to where she can still use her spell.
Okay. Barrel or crate?
Oh,
Okay. Strength check.
Oh, no. I hope we can roll this.
Wrong one. You click the number. Remember. There you go.
Oh, boy.
What's your strength?
Jeez.
so strength plus 3, that would be 9.
Okay, so you're not lifting this thing up. It's heavy.
Dice hate me.
Well, you look inside. I'll go ahead and play your character a little bit. You look inside, and it is filled to the brim with water.
No wonder.
When I said that I saw anything empty to fit in, I thought they would
Oh,
fit.
I didn't hear empty. Well, also, you can't really see through solid objects, so unless you were specifically going around looking in every single crate and barrel, which
Oh,
would
dear.
have been very suspicious.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it is just water, so you could just pour it out if you wanted to.
Okay, sure.
Alright, so you pour out this water. Barrel becomes a lot lighter.
Alright.
So you pick it up, move it to an area that is safe, that you can have clear line of sight
Should eat something.
to
Here,
the
give me a
conversation
second.
area. Close enough that she'd be able to hear and use her spell, but far enough away to not look suspicious.
Alright.
You replace the lid on the barrel to prevent people from throwing shit into it. Then do you take off after that?
Wow. This is a big ass burrito.
So, like I said, you guys have been given your food. About 5 minutes later, Julius comes back into
Oh, smokes,
the
this
Adventurers
thing's
Hall
heavy.
and makes his way over to your table to join in the feasting festivities.
Oh,
Actually, real quick, on the way back, do I hear any Elvish?
I mean, you hear all kinds of different languages.
Ah.
There's Dwarvish, Elvish, Common. You even do hear some Abyssal.
I was going first. I was thinking more just on the way back if I heard anything like, just on the way back out to the area, anything talking about letters or about midnight.
Nothing that specific now.
So
Okay, just one.
suspicious.
So anyways, as he comes in, oh, Julius, where have you been? Food is getting cold.
Oh, you know, some morning exercise.
I blink. Okay then.
I can only fail strength so often.
Well, you do you. Come, have a seat. Enjoy the meal.
I sit down and eat my food.
So you all sit there, eat your food, like just normal conversation, some strategizing for the day, etc., etc. It's about 8:30 now.
Now, do we need to be there by 10, or do we just need to get there and sign in at 10?
You need to be there by 10 to be considered checked in.
Well, suppose we should start making our way and at least sign in before we continue on. Wait.
Once you've been signed in, you can continue walking around if you want, but
I really don't have any plans up here, but yes.
Sorry, I interrupted. What were you guys saying?
Oh no, Lex just agreeing with you.
alright, so you guys gonna make your way to the sign-in? Or
Yeah.
check-in, I should say?
Yes.
Good idea.
Alright. So you guys make your way there. The streets are pretty crowded, once again, because, you know,
Oops, sorry.
new matches
Can't
today.
eat slow, guys. Not today.
The contestants' tent has thinned out considerably. There are now only 20 people in here, including you.
More room.
It's just, huh?
More room.
Oh, more room. Okay. The sign-in individual, same man as yesterday, recognizes you. Oh, okay. He writes that you checked in, and tells you you're in the 4th match. I'll be fighting the Ramshackles. Best of
Their
luck.
music's good.
And you're basically free to do what you want until 10 o'clock, where the tournament actually starts. It did take you about 15-20 minutes to get here, so it's closer to 9 now because of all the people that are out.
I thought we had to sign in by 10 o'clock, and then after that we were able to...
No, as long as you're checked in by 10,
Oh,
you're free.
okay. I was sure good. I'm really good for that.
So you guys are free to do what you want. The tournament does start at 10, and it does kind of feature your next opponent. So you might want to watch. If you do, you get free seating because you're actually contestants.
I'm going to go watch.
Well, you still got about an hour before the tournament actually begins, so you can kind of go around and check out the other teams. You could go get something snacky, cold refreshments, or you can go into the seating and watch the tournament start.
Now, Briar doing his usual thing that he kind of forgot to do in the morning, and start maintenance is late.
Alrighty.
Covered.
Does anybody want to do anything specific for the next hour?
Can I get drinks and snackies to sign? Yo.
Snackies. Alright, yeah, no problem.
That's what I want to
Hold on.
do.
I heard a hold on, what's up?
Hmm?
Huh? I thought I heard,
I'm trying to make ceremony because it takes an hour. I'm trying to see which one's best to use for the hour.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I would like to
You hush.
fill with the gun.
I mean, you're at a freaking
Alright,
like.
so you're gonna pull out your... Which gun was it
Event.
you were working on? The revolver,
Event.
right?
Don't you want drinkies and snackies?
Thunderblast, okay. That's pretty large. So you're gonna need to find like a table that you can sit at.
Yeah.
So that way you don't lose anything by
My
accident.
character's a hermit.
With an hour, you're not
So-
gonna be able to get much done. So
She
could,
lives in the forest, basically,
I don't know. I guess you could polish
and
it up a little
she
bit
doesn't
and make
go
it
to
look
the
nicer, but you're not actually going to get any progress
town
done on it.
or the city
at this
often.
moment.
I'm gonna do ceremony as a first level spell with Julius for wedding, so you get +2 to AC.
Huh? Wedding or what?
So
You know there
that's
has
why.
to be a.
Oh wait, never mind.
Has to be a marriage.
God damn it, never mind. This spell is like so useless.
Well, I mean, it has its uses, just more on the RP side of things.
So does anybody in the group want to marry Julius?
No.
No.
No, sorry.
Well, +2.
I'm in the right species.
Well, the only downside is you only get that +2 AC for like an hour. But all right, so
7 days.
Arlen is going to go get snackies and drinks. There's a pretty wide assortment. They've got candies. They've got basically what's cotton candy. They've got ales, wines, juices, all kinds of stuff. Basically anything you could think of, they have right now.
Okay.
Why do I feel like she's gonna give somebody something that's not right for them? Hey Julius, try this. It's called Poison's Blood.
Why, that sounds delicious.
Maybe. Contemplating.
When you do get to the first stall and pick something out, they actually give it to you for free as you are one of the contestants.
Oh my gosh, okay.
And now Pandy goes on a spree of just getting swag.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like the next hour.
while Arleth, I guess, gets snacks and stuff, I'm going to go through the group and cast
Free stuff, guys! Oh my gosh!
Alright, so Lex is gonna go ahead and aid in repair of weapons and armor. Do you do this just for your team or for all of them?
Just for my team, both the other team.
Okay. Well, now that you've said that, I was going to give you gold if you actually did repair other people's stuff,
Nope.
but
Nope, I'm a fallen Asimer. It only benefits me.
well, the gold
Snacks
could have
for
benefited
Pandy,
you too.
heck yeah.
I didn't say how much you were gonna get. But anyway,
Does she actually announce this? Because Brian's gonna take her up on that.
okay.
No, I mean, I just go up to, like, for instance, I'll go up to Brian and say, is there anything you need mending? I can mend all your stuff right quick while we're waiting.
You can do that. You don't look like a blacksmith.
Would mending help with Gore's gun building?
No. Because his gun isn't damaged, it's not complete.
Well, no.
Now, if it gets broken
that's good.
later, she might be able to mend it.
Well, no, Briar, it's not like I'm a blacksmith. I have a spell that's a cantrip, actually. I can cast as much as I want to mend items that are broken. Try to fix it.
He raises an eyebrow. He looks at looks at the halberd, and if you take a look at it, it looks like it has like a bunch of nicks, like nothing that's
Testing it,
entirely
bro.
damaging. It's just lots of nicks and crack here or there, but ultimately still functional.
Can the mending spout fix social lives?
Well, if you wouldn't terribly mind, I wouldn't mind having this fixed up a bit.
Lex takes his halberd and begins mending it.
In about 6 seconds, your halberd is almost like new. Well, the blade part of it, anyway.
Well, that takes off some time on my day. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he hands you 5 gold.
I'm just gonna put all the gold in the bank. Because we're a group, whatever.
Right?
Also, excuse my obnoxious
still polishing
chewing.
his weapon about
Yeah.
5 minutes before the tournament starts. I assume Arleth is back now. Or does she stay out there until she hears the tournament bell sounding?
Yeah. Stay out there till the
Okay.
tournament bell starts.
So, you in the tent, so Briar, Julius, Lex, and Gore, hear
Yep.
the personal announcer. Tournament begins in 5 minutes, everybody. 5 minutes until tournament begins. He walks off. You guys, I assume, start kind of getting a little bit ready.
Yeah, getting ready.
Still no sign of Arleth.
Let's go grab seats.
Okay. In the stands or in the tents?
Whichever one will have the best viewing spot.
Probably
Listen.
the stands.
Okay.
I also have this thing where
So you make your way over to the stands.
got a taste
and
of
like I said,
something.
since you are a competitor, the
And I,
guards do let you in for free.
will-
Does anybody else join her in the stands?
I'll join. Yeah, I'll join.
So that's 2, 3,
Sure.
and 4. Okay. Arleth, I need you to make a perception check at disadvantage because you are currently getting free shit.
Alright. Let's see, where am I? 20 again, right?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. 20.
Oh! Unfortunately, it's at disadvantage, so you have to roll again and take the lower number.
Alright,
Be another 20 to make Grim eat shit.
7.
God damn it.
7 plus your perception.
Where the heck is that?
It's in the skills section, so it's kind of the middle of your character sheet. Plus 7 for you, apparently.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So 14. Okay, that's enough because you know there's not a whole lot of people walking between the stalls and the arena, so you do actually see your team heading towards the stands. Unfortunately, you have a pretty decently filled full of stuff, and that wagon's gonna be a bitch to get up them stairs.
Alright.
This will be the last stand you can visit before the tournament bell does ring and you hear the announcements starting and all that. So, do you want to go join them in the stands, or do you want to go sit in tents? You
Is sitting
can
in...
leave your hall with the guards.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll do that then.
Okay.
If sitting in the tents, am I gonna be like able to see?
You'll be able to
less?
see. No, you'll be able to see the whole thing. It's just the stands give you higher. You get a better view from the height, so you can see like anybody hiding behind barrels. You'll be able to see better.
Damn, I wanted a different view. See if there was any other suspicious folks like in the tents. Maybe.
I mean, you can go to the tents. It'll be you and your opposing team for this match coming up, which might be a little awkward because you're by yourself, and then you have the entire other team sitting in the same area as you.
Shit. Okay, then I guess I'll go in the other place.
Okay, so you're gonna head to the stands.
Yeah.
As you do approach the stands, they're finishing up the announcements, and there are 2 guards there, and they recognize you as being a competitor. Then they see your cart full of stuff, candies, just bags, and drinks, and all this crazy shit. Ma'am, you're not gonna be able to take that up there.
That's fine. Can I have someone watch this for me?
And you what?
Can someone watch this for me then?
Oh yeah, that's no problem. As he walks over to the cart and grabs it from you and pulls it over to the side into kind of what looks like a guard shed. Fairly large. There is one person sitting in there. You kind of hear a little bit of talking and saying, "Keep an eye on this. Don't eat any of it." One of the competitors. And you hear the other guard. All right, no problem. As he comes back.
Stuff, I'll kill them.
What?
If they steal their stuff, I'll kill them.
So as he comes back to the stairs, all right, ma'am, it's gonna be safe for the tournament, I promise.
Alright. I hope so.
It will be.
Okay. And I go
So
sit
he,
with them.
yeah, he moves aside to let you pass through. You easily find your companions, as one of them is a gigantic Leonin.
The other one
Holding
is
a spear.
Gigantic metal man.
Well, actually, there's more Warforged here than there are Leonin.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
I'm special.
Plus, I doubt any of the other Leonin aren't carrying halberds. Mostly because they're actually just there to watch. So, the announcements have finished. Basic stuff, you know.
Excuse me.
Round 2 of the tournament begin, blah blah blah. And he announces the other two teams, or the two teams,
Oh, thanks for the
the
lurk
Old
if you're
Guard
lurking, Necro.
and the Pessimists. They are all fighters, by the way, the Pessimists. Which is why they named themselves that, because they've been hit in the head one too many times.
I like this group.
I feel personally attacked.
Uh-huh.
So, as the match begins, the two sides just go at it. All 5 of the fighters just charging forward towards the Old Guard as if possessed. It's a little bit scary to see them, almost like they were barbarians, but not. Unfortunately for them, as they're rushing forward, you see one of the Old Guard is beginning to cast a spell, just nails the furthest fighter from you, goes down like a sack of potatoes, and starts like laughing uncontrollably. One of them actually begins to cast a spell as well,
Creepy.
takes a swing with his sword, kaboom! Thunderous noise just blankets the entire area,
Is it
but doesn't
for
take
free?
down the
For fire?
his enemy. They sit there and
For fire.
actually combat for a little while. Another one, their own, as you recognize, their own fighter rushes towards and begins fighting with one of the enemies.
Also,
In
Gore.
short order, that
Thanks
one
for
goes down.
sharing the stream too. That helps a lot.
For some reason, all of a sudden you only see 4 people on the Old Guard's team. One of them is just gone. Then it pops up behind one of the enemy fighters and hits him so hard, just if it weren't for the fact that there's an anti-death field, he would be gone.
Choose.
And finally, the 5th member of the team is just kind of standing there, not really doing a whole lot right now. As soon as he gets surrounded, he is able to take on all 3.
He disconnected. You can see tabletops now loading.
We lost a
We lost the
boy.
DM. The DM has been killed.
Uh-oh. We must take over the world now.
Technology has
Yes.
removed God from the system.
When the DM dies.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that has not happened to me that often.
Oh.
Oh, we wait.
Or he's gonna text Crow and be like, yo, internet down.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
I'm waiting for your text message thing to pop up.
It's actually kind of amusing. I've gotten a lot of comments on that being exceptionally loud and annoying.
It's actually kind of terrifying because it sounds so aggressive.
Which is
like-
kind of interesting because it is my own voice.
What the? I don't hear that. I'm sorry.
Oh, there it is. Yep, internet went down. Well, I guess we have a little bit of an interlude.
Yeah.
Woo! Also, I am quite enjoying doing a lot of the talking, but I probably should have rolled a bard, because that case it would make more sense for me to do a lot of talking.
The bard is not. The bard of the group has not been having much luck so far.
Especially with your text message.
I don't know. I've been enjoying my character for the brief times I get to play him.
My guy has had the worst luck when it comes to dice. Like, it's great for scripting, but like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's probably gonna get worse. Like you'll be like this pivotal moment, and you roll terribly.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, sounds about right.
You need to roll to save this person's life. I rolled a 1. Fuck! And Grim is definitely not as forgiving as I am.
Oh, no, okay.
Neither is Grimm's computer, it seems.
Well, less his computer and more his router. Or modem or various other implements.
Well, guys.
Oh, you're having fun over there.
The DM is disconnected.
Oh yeah, we're having a lot of fun because we just finalized dinner plans with Alex and ENV.
I'm so jealous of that.
We're getting Korean barbecue.
Ooh,
Korean barbecue. That sounds nice.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
welcome back.
Maybe.
That was fun, man. I sent Cruel a text. I don't know if we got it though.
Yep.
We heard it. We heard
Yeah.
very growly, angry, answer your damn phone message.
We were just talking about it too.
So that's what my text message is for you. Answer your damn message. or
Yeah,
answer your damn
yeah,
phone.
Gore, he's
No,
back.
no, it's just my normal text message. I haven't
No.
really gotten around to customizing everything. I'm really not that creative.
Yeah, for him I have. But Vegeta, tricks are for kids.
Yeah, it's internet
Anyway,
issues.
you were talking about the old guard ever beating the ever living shit out of the other group.
Basically, that's exactly what's happening. Table is up.
Okay, let me get in the table.
Although I'm not sure if everybody's back.
I'm back in tabletop. Where you at?
I'm working on it.
Oh, the nice thing about being the DM, you can't beat me to the table.
Now we wait for the other people.
Uh-huh. That's someone left.
We need. Let's see here. Gore, Pandy,
Yeah.
and I guess since
Julius.
Okay, I did
yeah,
it.
Julius,
I kept
Julius,
getting
you
the
got
password
one.
wrong.
you can't get past the what?
I said I got the password wrong.
Oh.
I
Let's
keep
remember,
getting.
Julius and Lex are in the same voice channel.
Yeah,
They have become one.
that's creepy.
I mean, we just were trying to practice, you know, the fusion that Dragon Ball Z, Trunks, and Goten, or is it Gohan did?
Go tank.
One of the two. Yes.
A
That's
lot
what
of
we're trying to
confusion.
Fusion dance! Yes, I did watch that series of Dragon Ball. Okay, continue on.
You should check out the original Dragon Ball. It's actually more about the martial arts than the flashy moves.
It was so cute. He was so little.
I'm just disappointed that his voice never actually changed. He always sounds like a girl.
Well, it is an old lady who plays him, though.
I do know that. I know that, but still, his Japanese voice just sounds. He sounds girlier than his son.
You'd think they
When
would
his son
change
is
the
young.
voice actor when he grew up.
How dare you assume how a Saiyan's supposed to speak?
You right?
Yeah.
Vegeta sounded more manly than Goku.
Hell, his father sounded more manly.
But he is the prince of all Saiyans. What can
Yeah.
how can you argue with?
He's been
His
genetically
mother sounded more
engineered.
manly. Actually, yeah, I think his mother and father sounded more manly than Goku.
Yeah, because they were genetically engineered to be rulers.
No, I'm talking about what?
All the Saiyans were genetically engineered to be a certain class.
It's
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, I think they're
Manga
here and they're
stuff.
there. This is
Yeah.
D&D.
so everybody
Let's
back.
talk about anime.
I'm going to take that silence as a yes.
Where'd my Discord go?
Pandy's
Okay.
back. She's doing her streaming
Wait.
thing.
I got lost with my tabs and windows, and I forgot where Discord was. Yeah.
It's fine. Roleplay wise, you just got lost getting to the stands. It's
Okay.
You forgot where Discord was. Okay.
Okay, so as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. The old guard are taking out this other team fairly quickly. It's quite obvious why they call themselves the pessimists.
Its old guard looked very well seasoned.
After only about 30-45 seconds, the match is over.
I am almost disappointed.
Okay, so was there anything we would have noticed off about them?
Nothing seemed off about the old guard. They seemed just well seasoned, like Cruel said, or Briar said.
I wonder how
You were able to
Julius is
discern
gonna
their
be pretending to be
classes with the
me.
exception of one,
You know?
because you've never seen it before.
I was asking because you said one had a maniacal laughter.
Oh, that was one of the enemy fighters was knocked out or was put down on the ground because of a spell, and he was laughing uncontrollably, which I believe is Tasha's hideous laughter. As a spellcaster, you would recognize that.
Okay, I was just wanting to confirm that cause for a minute when you first said it, I thought he hit somebody, knocked him out, and then laughed. That's why I was confused.
Okay. But you were able to discern their classes for the most part.
Okay.
It looks like it's going to be a fighter, paladin, rogue, and warlock, plus one that you haven't seen before. After the match, the announcer goes back out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a crazy match that was! Seems like the old guard is on its way to winning yet another tournament. Let's give them a nice round of applause as the crowd cheers. Now will be a brief intermission while we reset the battlefield for the next two parties that will do battle.
We'll do
Please
battle.
enjoy some of the stalls and stands in the area.
I already
They're
did.
quite good. As he walks off again, and you see a bunch of people coming out there to add a few more barrels. What was odd about this one is they didn't even approach the barrels this time. Like most of the fighting was taken away or happened away from the barrels.
Wait, Grim.
Yes.
Did I see the weird hooded person there today?
No.
Alright. Just wanted to ask.
Well,
So now there's about let's see. They were honestly expecting that fight to go a little longer, so it's literally like after the announcements and that fight, it's about 10:30, 10:45. So you got about an hour and 15 minutes before the next fight, which is yours.
yeah. I have my concerns about the old guard. I am not certain we can defeat them. But that's just me, from a combat perspective.
Apparently everybody else said that no, we don't believe you, so they decided to keep their mouth shut.
That's just me in a combat perspective. I will still give it my all.
I mean, to be fair, they could wake up with a bad day. We will still give it our all. We'll try, but if we lose, hey, at least we bonded.
Yes. At the very least, I enjoy fighting alongside.
Sorry, I'm discussing the
Most of you.
D&D
It makes a sideline glance.
Most of us.
other people.
Yeah.
We're kind of just like,
I feel like
Most of you.
everybody literally turned to look at Julius at that exact moment.
What the fuck?
we're giving our like theories and stuff.
We're just giving you shit.
Ew.
I mean, there's always one in the group you have to tease. Julius should just taking the punching bags.
Taking the punching bags, huh?
Yeah, you really are.
In game, we make fun of Julius. Out of game, we laugh at Sordid when she can't, talk.
Leave me alone.
I'm
I
just
just
saying,
did it
are we
on
talking
purpose to
about the
make you
hooded
feel a little bit
person?
better.
So I'm just like,
I mean,
right now
yeah,
I'm
I
shrugging
know.
it off
I
as an
miss you too, Graham.
admirer or some shit like that. You never know. Some people are weird. They like staring at you.
So, like I said, you got about an hour and 15 minutes. You can peruse the stalls if you'd like.
I'm gonna
Most
get
of them
snacks.
are. Oh, okay. Most of the stalls are pretty close to the tournament grounds, so you wouldn't like have too much of an issue getting there or back.
I would like to actually find one of the old guard if possible.
All right. Well, you saw them walking back to the tents, so you get up and make your way there. Okay.
I'm gonna follow Briar.
Okay.
I'll go check on them after I get snacks.
Yeah, because you know, Arleth did say she was leaving to get snacks,
Yeah?
and she never came back. So I'm sure Lex is like, I want snacks.
Yeah.
You never lie to a fallen Aasimar. You might get a magic missile.
Lex is patiently waiting for Arleth to begin moving her way down the stands so that she can follow her intently.
Okay. Can I go to my the place with all of my snackies? No?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I go there. I wanna go.
Or what would you like to do?
Well, you said I don't have time to do gun stuff, so I guess I'll just be surveying everything.
Okay. So you're gonna stay in the stands for a little while until it's your match.
Yeah.
Okay. So Briar and Julius make their way towards the tents. Lex and Arleth, since you're this closer, you get to be played out first. So as you walk down the stands, that same guard, oh, hey ma'am, your snacks are still safe.
Lex looks at them and goes, why couldn't we have our snacks in the stand like the other fans?
Well, because she didn't take any with her. She
Oops.
can't take the whole wagon.
Yeah. There's a lot of
She's
stuff.
not from the city. You could have told her.
I didn't know that.
Lex is just giving him the stare down.
He stares back at you, but not nearly as intimidatingly. Kind of more like, this kid is goofy cute. Young.
Never keep a woman waiting on snacks again.
Well, that depends on whether or not they want to take him with her.
You have a lot to learn.
Whatever you say, ma'am.
We go get her wagon and snacks.
Okay. You have no idea how tempted I was for him to finish that. Whatever you say, old lady. But I didn't want to start a scene.
You didn't want to start his death scene?
So, the guard walks around to get the wagon out of the guard shed, wheels it back over to Arleth and hands it over to her.
Actually, wouldn't my character look pretty terrifying since, if I remember right, the picture I sent you for her is, the albino with, like, the red eyes?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, he is still a city guard.
True.
So he's used to seeing a lot of different people. So unless you actually
So
want to
hot.
try and scare him, you would have to roll an intimidation check.
Yeah, it's so.
You're right,
hot.
you're right. Nah, I just want my snacks. I'm hangry.
Okay. Since this was the first time for Lex seeing it, a wagon full of drinks, candies, just all kinds of different stuff is wheeled over to Arleth.
Arleth, why didn't you take
Yeah.
Julius with you? He would have carried the wagon for you.
And I wasn't sure if we could take this with us to the stands. Are you saying I could have taken these snacks to the stands?
If you're taking out a few out of the wagon, yes.
Huh.
Use Julius like I do sometimes, as a pack mule. He is stronger.
Wait, what's going on? What am
Okay.
See, he's not disagreeing.
I doing? What am I doing? Wait, what?
Carrying snacks.
So
you
first
sharing
you
snacks?
burn,
For the
first
group,
you
yeah.
burn them, and now you make them carry things.
Although Julius is following me, so...
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, they walked past you guys while you were trying to get snacks, so they're a little bit further away.
So we get
So
snacks.
you're
Yeah.
basically volunteering him for duties that he has no idea are going to be undertaken at some point.
It's fine. He doesn't say no to Lex.
I think I'd rather carry my own.
You guys would get to the seats and there wouldn't be any snacks left.
Yeah.
Damn it, my ulterior motives.
We, I get my snacks and I go to find Julius and Briar.
Alrighty. I assume Arleth follows.
Yes.
So, Briar, Julius, and Gore eventually you guys get to the tents before them, obviously. Briar, I know, was looking for one of the old guard. Did either of you two want to do anything different?
Oh, thank you for the hydration reading.
I have a quick question about changelings. When they change into people, they get some of their history as well, right?
It should be in your changeling. What's the word I'm looking for? Features and traits, I think. Let's see. Julius Crow. Features and traits. Racial traits. Shape changer. As an action, you can change your appearance and your voice. You determine the specifics, not the changing.
It doesn't say anything about history, so it's gonna be up to DM discretion.
I'm wondering how he's gonna pull that off.
Oh, guess one way to find out.
Well, everything about him except his clothing and equipment changes, so he's gonna be cross-dressed as you. He's going to have to wear your character's clothing. Or, yeah.
Well, you could just wear the same clothing.
Let's see what two of the photos.
Wait, does his clothes change too, or no?
No.
Your clothing and equipment stay the same, so he'd have to take, like, we could go shopping for clothes and get you a few outfits publicly, and then he can just wear one.
Okay.
Deception.
Yeah, all you do is you basically take on her appearance.
Alright, I see.
And he would have your voice, though, so you could just...
Yeah. Her appearance, voice, gender, coloration, hairline. It's basically a perfect copy of what you look and sound like.
Wow.
And the good thing is he at least knows you sell stuff, so he could have a few of your potions just around his waist.
Alright.
Sell the gimmick.
That's why changelings are so hated.
Yep.
I see.
So, Briar, you wanted to go talk to one of the old guard?
Yes.
Julius, did you want to do anything?
Yeah, I drank water though, thank you.
Or are you just gonna stick with Briar?
I'm just gonna stick with Briar for now.
Alright, Gore, anything
Yeah.
you wanted to do specifically?
No.
Alright, Briar, so you handily find one of the old guard. They're pretty much standing there in the tent discussing their previous battle, you know, kind of going over a couple of things. Yeah? Can I help you?
Hello, I am Briar of the Stoneclaws. I wish to converse.
About?
I was interested in your battle tactics. Not in the sense of combat, but how long have you been doing this?
The tournament, you mean?
Well, tournaments and, well, general... Well, you can't be just doing a tournament.
No, we don't do just a tournament. But we've won the tournament 3 years in a row, so we've been doing it at least that long.
What do you do on the sidelines? I'm a bounty hunter by trade.
We're adventurers, like most other people participating in this.
Oh. Interesting.
And I completely forgot what I was going to say. Shit!
By the way, he does look, you know, aged. He's not like in his early teens, late 20s or anything like that. He's up there.
Mm-hmm.
I just had the thought. Now it's gone.
Notes.
Well, I'm trying to remember. Julius, did you want to do anything?
I was just following you because I was bored.
Of course you were.
Like she's just walking up eating snacks at some point.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. About the group that you were fighting. They certainly went down like a sack of potatoes.
Well, I'm not surprised. They didn't seem to have much of a plan.
Sounds like me.
I mean,
I'm
they
not gonna
literally
know what
called
the heck I'm
themselves the
gonna do.
Pessimists and were the group of 5 fighters. It's not exactly balanced.
Which makes it really strange they had won a prior round.
Must have gotten
Oh,
lucky.
I turned back to him. That must have been the group of casters that were mentioned.
Maybe. Once you get into melee with a caster, they're pretty much done for.
What? Well, so that was all I really wanted to ask. It was nice to meet such fine seasoned warriors. I have no idea.
Calling me old.
No. I'm calling
You should, I am.
I blink. Alright. I just wanted to say I look forward to our next battle. Not often
Confident, aren't you?
Oh, at least in the next one. I'm not so sure against you. That's just me. I just want to say we'll have a good match, regardless.
Alright. Good luck in your next match then, son.
I basically pound my chest and do a slight bow.
I ain't royalty, why are you doing that?
Just as my thing, pardon, I am not good with speech.
Okay.
And I turn around and see Julius.
Where did you come from?
I was bored.
Well, then I'm done here unless you have something to say.
Nope.
Alright, well, I guess we'll find the rest of the group and find something to do, I suppose.
As you turn around and the rest of the group is behind you, two of which are eating snacks.
I seem to have spoken too soon.
Yo, you guys have snacks? Let me have some.
I think you have to ask Lex first. She's going through the snacks first.
Lex looks at Julius, looks at her snacks, looks back at her snacks, and then Julius again.
Every time someone says snacks, I keep thinking of the damn game Bug Snacks.
She hands him one piece.
Hell yeah. Got snacks.
I'm beginning to rethink our odds in the next battle.
Lex just waves to the group who just went hi.
One of them nods to you. There is actually, one of them is an older woman, and the rest of them are pretty much all male.
Ow, ow, ow.
Most of them
My
are,
ear.
from what you can tell, probably their late 30s, early 40s.
Let's go say hi to the girl just because, you know, it's always nice to see an adventuring woman.
And the flip side, I now actually get fully why they are called the Old Guard.
Yeah, just think, they've been doing the tournament for 3 years, and they've won each time. And they've been doing it longer than that, so if they're in their 30s and 40s, they probably, due to logical thought, have been adventuring for a while.
Yeah, that was part of the reason I wanted to talk with them and try to get that kind of a feel. That's what I was thinking. Oh, we are probably going to
Damn it, Julius, I thought you weren't giving... You had one piece of snack, seriously, come on. At least I assume it was Julius.
I was given a snack.
No, I mean the burp. I couldn't tell if it was actually you or Gord, but...
What?
No, Lex gave me snack.
Yeah, like we were on push to talk, so you wouldn't have heard if one of us burped.
Oh, then it was definitely Gore that burped.
Did I know?
That's like the second
Although I
time.
really wouldn't put it past, just press the button and let out a large Ross's burp.
That or like do it right as soon as I'm going to.
Yeah, he was the one drinking beer yesterday, not me. I drank liquor, so he's got a lot of
Ooh.
I just gotta say, Pandy doesn't give off the vibe of somebody who would just go and let one loose, you know?
You'd be surprised.
Hmm?
What?
What?
What? I'm being talked about! What I missed?
Nothing. Now she gets to imagine the worst possible things we could have been talking about.
But it's attacking me.
Anyway, Briar is done here. He's just gonna meander and just simply buy time. He doesn't have much
Yeah.
else to do.
Yeah, you only got like an hour left, so... But did you actually want to roleplay talking to the older woman?
I
Sorted?
believe that was.
Hello?
Did we do sorted?
By the way, you're on push to talk.
Wait, yeah, I thought I was talking to the old lady.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
said. Do you want to actually roleplay it, or do you just want to say you went up there and talked to her?
It depends. Is she gonna tell me anything important?
I don't know. You'd have to roleplay to find out.
Let's do it then.
All right.
Let's dance, girl. Come on.
So, the woman. Hang on. Where is it?
Yeah, right now we're doing a bunch of role playing before the match.
All right. So the woman is dressed in robes. She has not really a bad feeling about her, but kind of dark. You
Dark
know?
like me.
Not quite. It's a different type of, like, she's seen some shit.
Oh, shiz.
So it's not like potentially evil.
Right. And she's really just not paying attention to anything around her. She's just sipping on something in a mug. So she doesn't notice you when you approach.
I bet she's sipping wine.
Hello.
Hmm? Oh. Hello. And
okay?
now that she's kind of turned towards you, you can actually see, like, just the weight of a bunch of shit kind of, like, on her face. Like, not that she's depressed or sad or anything like that, but that she has
Seen some
probably been around in terms of adventures and stuff like that. How can I help you, dear?
I just figured I'd come talk to you. It's not every day you see someone in the adventuring category that's also another female. It's more common to find more.
That is so true. So true.
So
She kind of takes a deep breath through her nose as if she's trying to smell something. Just kind of looks at you and goes, "So you're a part of the arcane arts as well?"
yes, I am.
I see. Even rarer for us to live past the age of 20.
It
And
really
still be an
is.
adventurer.
I know
Sniffing
me and
problems?
Julius came from a different group. We were the only two to survive in that group, and well, this is our current group.
I'm sorry to hear that. But it is a passage of time. We'll help you get over some of that. Unless you were close to one of them, in which case that's gonna hurt longer.
Yeah. Recently, I've just been trying to help my group out. Like today, I helped Briar mend his thing to help his time go by. Sometimes the most basic spells we have are actually the most useful ones I've been learning.
It is a damn good thing you chimed in with that very quickly, because I was gonna be like, I'm not sure that's something you should talk about in public. I
What?
helped Briar mend his thing.
Yeah, he has this thing. I think it's called a halberd, is what he keeps calling it. I've never seen a weapon like it before.
Interesting. What about you? Are you keeping up in your studies of the arcane?
Yes, I practice all the time, and I will say, adventuring does not keep me rusty to say. Every day is a new adventure, a new spellcast, a new way to use it.
Have you learned Fireball yet?
Not quite. I'm getting there though. I've been working on my firebolt, trying to expand it, but it's taking practice.
Great, we're fucked.
Yeah. It's a very interesting spell.
I mean, after the tournament,
be
if you
very
give
helpful.
pointers, I'd be more than appreciative of it.
I might be able to give you some pointers. I'm not exactly a book learning type, though.
I'm not either. I like by demonstration. We could have some fun.
Well, we can't have too much fun, otherwise the city could probably be destroyed.
True. But you know, it's not every day that spellcasters get to have fun together.
That's very true. She kind of like stands up a little bit and
What's up,
puts her hand on
Gar?
your shoulder and kind of moves away from the table she's sitting at to kind of go to a deserted one for you, just you and her to have a little conversation with. She, as you guys sit down, she just kind of like looks at you like
Chromatophobia.
serious face all of a sudden. Have you sensed it yet?
Since what exactly?
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing then. Don't worry about it, sweetie. So, about this arcane magic study that you want to pull off. Well, obviously it'll have to be after the tournament.
Of course, I would not ask you to help learn something that could be detrimental to your team.
Oh, that's not why I'm worried, sweetie. I just don't think we want to tucker ourselves out before our match.
Oh, true.
Honestly, I wouldn't
Well, I
discuss
think,
weapons or anything like that.
She actually sits
with
there,
the
unless you have any more
other
questions you
teams.
want to ask.
No, but I tell her thank you, and I will come back to her if I sense something, the thing that's disturbing her. But I put in the back of my mind to do like an arcane check tonight before I go to bed to like actually investigate a bit.
Okay. She kind of keeps you there, like you guys have light conversation for the next like 20-30 minutes, and then you excuse yourself as she does go back to her group, at which point they stand up and leave the tents and make their ways to the stands.
Okay, and I guess I'll go back to the stand so I can watch the next match as well.
Yours is the next match.
Oh, well, never mind. I'm going to go fight! Ah!
It'd be kind of interesting to watch yourself fight from the stands.
No, it's fine. You see what's going to happen is I'm going to watch them, realize it's my match, and go, oh shit, and jump down.
So, after about another 20 or so minutes of waiting, the announcer comes into the tents. 5 minutes until next match start. 5 minutes until next match start. As he walks off, and you see the ramshackles kind of getting up and fixing their gear, you know, getting ready, kind of hyping themselves up. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, where is it? There it is. Okay. Now for the not so fun part of controlling 5 fucking player characters whom I have not stuck. So this is gonna be fun. Alright. So
I am.
announcer goes back out to the field.
I don't
Ladies
know
and
what
gentlemen,
moves to
it is
use,
time for the
man.
final match
Mine
of the
have
day.
so much like bad
May I
things to
introduce you
them.
to your returning component? Or that component. Combatants.
Components, wow.
The Ramshackles! And you hear some of the crowd. And Furious 5! As a bigger portion of the crowd actually cheers for you because you guys actually put on a decent show.
And I raise up my arms and do a roar.
As you walk out onto the field, you
Yeah.
roar, and several of the crowd fall silent immediately. Others pause for a moment and then begin cheering louder. Now,
I just assume that he like meows like a cat.
Yeah, like last time a while
Like
ago.
instead of a roar,
roll
it's like
performance for me.
it's like a
Roll
mew.
performance for me, Cruel.
I mean,
Oh.
like the time he purred, it was so cute.
I forgot about the purr.
Well, that's a number. Performance, eh? That's a 15.
Why are there 2 dice rolls? Is
He
it
rolled
12 and a
something
14?
earlier.
That was earlier.
Ah, okay.
One of those accidental rolls.
Like rolls a 1, it's a meow. Like a mew.
Anyways, that's a total of 15.
So it's a pretty decent roar. Now go ahead and place yourselves in your starting area. Do not pass this line.
Alright, we're finally gonna do stuff.
I will take the lead.
Up, too far up, too far up.
Yeah, I'm just
Your ass
checking.
back here, Gore.
I'm just gonna randomly throw it. Oh, yeah, right there, be good.
Okay, between RLF and Lex, I need both of you to roll me a d20.
We're rolling.
Okay, so RLF is actually making her way over there before you. So RLF, now I need you to roll me a d6.
Alright.
Oh no!
Okay, nothing happens.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, that means now it's Sordid's turn, or Lex's turn, excuse me, to roll a d6.
I got lucky there. Oh boy. I wish this d20 was used for one of my attacks though.
Okay, still nothing happens.
Oh,
But
sweet.
as you guys are walking over towards that barrel and you kind of get yourselves comfy, one of the announcers runs over to you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Weren't you paying attention to the announcements earlier?
Floating barrels.
Is that Gore or was that?
Yeah, that was me saying
okay.
exploding barrels.
Yeah, they have a chance to explode.
That note, we move away from it.
Yeah. Exploding barrels. Oh man. Shiz. Okay.
The announcer goes, "Jeez, people just don't fucking pay attention to people anymore." Kind of trails off as he gets further away.
What are you doing? You're trying to die?
Alex, we're not supposed to give them the advantage.
Okay.
I just wanted to take a nap. It's fine.
Now, as the announcer is off the field, you still hear though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like both parties are ready. Are you ready? Crowd bursts into cheers. And begin. So D20 for initiative rolls for everyone.
Okay, that's nice.
Did I press the button?
Ah.
You rolled mine. That's right. I don't have to.
Man, what the heck?
The sisters nearly blew themselves up, and they both rolled. Terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry, your spellcasters are not going.
They're pretty certainly going dead last.
Oh no!
Alright.
Yeah.
Everybody
I got
else
two.
goes.
I'm
20
pressing
to
the
25.
button, and it's
I was
not
kind of
letting me
hoping
click.
I'd go first
I
though,
got a
because
9.
I cannot. I
hang
just
on a second.
can't. With everybody walking around, everything like. I was kind of hoping to go a little bit
now,
forward
since I
so I
rolled.
can use my
All right,
entangle. Gosh dang
I'll
it.
clear and put it back. Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna delete and replace this.
All right.
Yeah, they sometimes glitch
Since
out.
my
They
AoEs
glitch.
have such bad things to them.
Oh, I can actually move the whole thing? Oh no, I can't do it. You can.
Yeah, I keep it locked, so. There we go.
10.
Alright, so 20 to 25.
21.
15 to 10, 15 to 20 rather.
It's 212.
I look forward to having
Everybody on
advantage
your
in my rolls.
team. Alright, 10 to 15.
That'd be me.
Okay,
Uh,
so
remember,
you
Gord,
got a
Gord.
19.
I rolled a 10 plus 2, which is 12. So
I got 9.
Oh, you got a 9?
I got a 6 plus 3.
Oh, then why are you saying you got a 19?
No, I said 9.
I'm asking for 10 to 15 right now.
Ah,
So.
Gore for 12.
Yep, Gore.
My initiative is +4, I believe. So I would have 5. Damn, both the freaking sorcerers are just not.
Okay, that's
Man.
them. 5 to 10. I know that's Julius.
I just got 9.
I also did not know that the barrels were not poisonous, explosive.
If I actually do that correctly, that might work, huh? Rather than Julius Wizard 2, it's supposed to be Julius Wizard 2. And then 0 to 5.
Both,
two.
both,
2.
Okay, wait. So what's Pandy's number? I don't see Pandy on here.
she also
There are
rolled
left.
one.
+4, I think, and then it's 5.
Okay, so Arleth is a 5. What's your total,
Cool.
Lex?
I go dead last.
But what's your initiative modifier?
Pretty sure it's a +1.
She doesn't have much dex.
I can say her initiative is a +1.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so there's our setup. Briar, you get to go first.
Let's see.
Remember about the barrels.
Uh-huh.
Finally gonna do some battle, guys.
So go there. I'll just be safe.
There.
I'll rage. Wait,
30 should be right there.
I have 35.
Ah. I heard you say 30, so I thought that was the end of your movement.
All right.
And you're going to go ahead and rage?
Yep. Just to be on the safe side.
Okie dokie.
And
Next up
that
would be their cleric.
turn. Wild Surge is...
I want Boba, man.
I am apparently become surrounded by multicolored protective lights. I am now literally sparkling. I have +1 bonus to my AC.
Eric is going to move there. And we'll cast... possibly.
But yeah, like, I was hoping I would go first, though, because, like, you know, you can go far apart, and my entanglement's, like, 90 feet. You know, that's, like, huge range right there.
Is going to cast... Yeah, I like this one.
Oh no.
Ooh, this one's gonna be interesting.
Oh no.
I haven't cast this spell in a while.
Because a lot of my other stuff, which is, like, it's really close. How far everything is.
I don't make the fuck up.
Like, I have to be really close to use. Man, next time we make a druid. Oh, hey, Lazy, how are you? Next time we make a druid, though, I really want to look through more of my spells. I mean, I think I'm about to reach level 5, so I forgot what I was gonna switch out and put in.
I have to change this
Oh no.
to the correct size.
Or is that my sorcerer?
The fuck is that?
Good point. That's the explosion of a barrel.
60-foot radius? The fuck is he casting?
1 second, let me get it actually to the right size.
Oh, dang!
This isn't
Lost
the
belt.
right size scale.
Good luck with that.
It's like the barrel. Okay.
Big. There we go. Okay. That's close enough.
I'm gonna guess this is darkness.
No.
No.
I don't know what the fuck he's casting. I don't think there's anything with 60 feet radius.
Yeah, there is actually.
Bart.
Fucking thing doesn't want to sit where I want it to sit.
Well, we get the gallant
Oh,
general.
because it's on something that I want to take off. Great. There we go.
Good luck with that, though.
That's the area I want it to
So
cover.
grindy.
And he is not casting something on a barrel. He is casting Call Lightning.
Of course he is. What is that?
Uh-huh.
That is the area in which he can call any lightning bolt he wants.
Oh.
Now, as it extends past the barriers that prevent the crowd from being in any kind of danger, you do see the cloud kind of dissipate a little bit past that point, so that the crowd is in no danger. And is going to cast a lightning bolt.
But I'm glad you're doing good,
Just to
though.
be a little bit clearer, so I can actually see the shit beneath it. There it is, grid projection. Oh, that doesn't work. Like I was hoping it would. Oh, because I grid protection the wrong thing. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. So now that I can see where everything is a little bit easier, I think it's a 10-foot. Does it cause any damage outside of the 5-foot area that it's supposed to hit? Okay, no, it does not. Just be glad it's not storming. I'd get even more damage. So let's see here. We got Julius. He is going to actually hit the lightning bolt on Gore because you're metal and it makes sense.
Okay. But I'm wearing leather.
Yeah, but I don't know if your body is actually made of metal. But...
Wood.
Oh, well. He assumes Warforged metal, so he's going to do this
Alright.
against you.
Okay.
So it's 3d10 lightning damage.
Dex save.
Yep. And you need to make a dexterity save for half.
A dexterity save. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a d20 still?
Yes.
And then my dexterity is +2. Alright.
Total of 8. Oh no, wait, that's cruel. Total of 9.
Yeah.
Let me
9
just
plus
double
2.
check whether you take half damage or no damage. I can't remember.
Honestly, like, I don't have
Successful save.
that many skills, to be very honest.
Yeah, okay, half as much. So, believe it or not, his stats are so bad, a 9 passes the dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
Excuse me.
So I pass? Okay.
You're going to be taking half damage, so give me a second. Okay, so you'll be taking 7 points of damage, and that's already halved.
So 7. So 7? Alright.
Yes. And it is your turn, good sir.
7. Alright. It's my go. Alright. I'm just quickly checking the range of the crossbow before I do anything.
Pretty large.
I think it's 6120 or something like that.
Yeah, 80, then up to 320.
Oh, 80 up to 320, okay.
Yeah. Is there bonuses for standing still or no?
No.
Only with the certain traits.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
I'll go ahead and remove this. We know you guys are pretty much in there.
Right, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 feet away from me. Okay.
Means it's in your first range increment, so you get no disability or no disadvantage to your target.
Just checking here.
Now we just
Okay, so as an action, I'm gonna shoot him with a crossbow.
Okay, okay.
And that is sorry, that's still a D20, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And he uses dexterity.
Yes.
Okay. 19
That's
plus
a hit.
2, so 21. All right. And the damage is 1d8 plus 2. That's a d8. No, that's not a d8. That's a d8.
That's nice.
So 6 plus 2, so 8 points damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my what's not the fuse item? It's under actions, bonus action. Where is it? Sorry, it's like moving things around here. So as a bonus action, I'm doing the guardian armor, which gives me plus
The cool
4
thing is I still have potions. So.
temporary
2
hit
healing
points.
potions, 2 greater healing potions,
Okay.
and 1 supreme healing potion.
Just because I don't want to take any more damage. Okay, that's my go.
Okie dokie, Wizard 1.
Yeah, I still have potions, so.
I just realized my bow was a plus 4 to hit, so it's like...
Well, you hit with just the die roll.
I know. I'm just looking for the hit DC, it's plus 4, so... Alright.
Wizard 1 is going to cast probably one of your all-time favorite spells.
Fireball.
Yeah, right there.
Does it need a point of entry to hit, or does it actually choose a tile?
You can just use any point within 150 feet,
Okay.
which is why it's such a nice AoE spell, because it doesn't require a target. So everybody that is in the area, so Gore, you're the only one outside of it, so you don't need to do anything, needs to make a dex check.
That was a DA I just accidentally rolled, and it doesn't really matter because it wasn't much better. That's 11.
Wait, what am I rolling?
Dexterity.
So,
So it's a d20
A
plus
D20.
your dex.
alright. D20.
Do I have that?
19
Oh, yeah,
plus
I do have that. You said.
dex. Plus 4. So,
Oh, good.
22.
That was helpful.
Sort
Yeah.
of roll a crit.
23.
That's still 8. That's 18
So,
for me.
yeah, so my dex with my 20 is, where's that? God, where's dex at?
And nothing you don't need to worry about.
Yeah, we both got 20, sorry, Karim.
Yeah.
But mine was 18, so yeah.
Okay, so Sorted and Scrub, Andy and Cruel all rolled over a 15, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have all successfully evaded for half damage.
Yay.
Alright.
Now let's see what this half damage is.
All 6s.
Actually, there were quite a few. A total of 32 damage, so you all take 16 points of fire damage.
Ah. Owie, it burns.
As I start patting out my main. Oh, he just got this trimmed.
Well, wait. Cruel, if you're raging, you should take half of half.
I don't
Uh,
take half from.
He's not
of
that
it.
type.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, only specific types of barbarians get that one.
So 16. Okay. Let me.
Wild magic one is pretty fun. It's just going to be very random.
And now it is their bard's turn. I got something in my eye.
He's gonna play a song of his people.
Walks out. Are you ready to rock?
No!
Well, luckily for you guys, he doesn't have any spells that are nearly that range. So he is going to cast.
Yo, I have like
or not
35
cast,
hit
but
points.
use.
I got hit, and that's like I'm at 19 left. Fuck me, man.
That's not the right one.
Am I gonna get freaking KO'd before this goddamn
No.
even ends? This is terrible. This is why I like going first, man.
I'm just wondering a question. Can I catapult a barrel? Or are those actually barreled into the ground?
They have to be under a certain weight, right?
Under 5 pounds, yeah.
These barrels are too heavy.
I accidentally hit my
He is going
mic.
to go ahead
I'm
and
sorry.
use
Oh my
Bardic
gosh.
Inspiration.
That scared me.
on
so
where is he? The ranger.
Aw.
And then he's going to move away from said barrel. 5, 10, 15,
Look at yeah.
20. He's gonna move there. Check, wait, is Bardic Inspiration an action or a bonus action? Bonus action, okay. That's it for him. Next up is Julius.
Alright.
Thank you for
First
feeding
thing I'm gonna
Magical.
do is give myself Long Strider.
Excuse me, wow. I'm sorry.
And then I'm gonna move.
Looking forward to having unarmored movement. Very nice.
And then I'm gonna bonus action
Oh.
Bardic Inspiration Gore.
Okay.
Necro.
Long Strider and that are both bonus actions, aren't they?
Long Strider's an action.
Oh.
We're close to unlocking you singing your solo for the next karaoke stream.
That's what it is.
Alright, so you put Bardic Inspiration
Just
on me,
saying.
okay.
Yeah, so Gore's Bardic Inspiration, I have Long Strider for me, so that's
And you're still affected by magical strength because I have not removed it yet.
Magical Strength?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Because I'm like looking here on my notes, like if I haven't changed anything yet, so you're still under the effect of that.
What does Magical Strength do again?
It's under my traits. Or is it? It's not under spells, I think. No, it's not spells. Actions. Where the hell is it?
Could be in your features and traits. What was it called again?
Magical strength.
For the infusing your item thing?
Yeah.
The Weaver can expand a charge to add its intelligence modifier to a strength check or strength saving throw. As a reaction, when it would be
Also,
knocked prone,
I didn't do the
wearer
voice
can
acting
expend
thing
a
today
charge to
because I
not
had
be knocked
DND.
prone.
I'll try to do it again.
And how many
Try to do
charges
it
do I
next
have?
week, by the way. So y'all guys might see me in a voice acting 101 thing again.
6 charges.
That's if there's nothing up for Saturday again next week.
Now, can you tell me again what it does?
You can either expend a charge to add your int saving or your intelligence modifier to your strength saving throws for 1 charge.
So right now I'm just stretching my chair, which is nice.
As a reaction, you can spend 1 charge to not be knocked prone if you normally would be. And it regains 1d6 charges daily at dawn, so.
Wow.
All right, cool.
Anything else you wanted to do, Julius?
Oh, I already used my action for long strike, so I can't use my crossbow. So yeah, that'll be it for my turn.
Wizard number 2.
Oh goodness, there's 2 wizards!
As long as I did this intelligently, they shouldn't be the same though, so I don't think this one has fireball. It does not. It does, however, have a different one.
Oh, I forgot. I accidentally called myself a sorcerer earlier. I'm a druid. I forgot. I mistaken myself in the other D&D campaign that I was doing. I'm a sorcerer there.
I had looked at the
They're
right
all
page.
within range. Yeah, I was wrong. It's not actually in your features and traits. It's in your the bottom of the equipment in the infusion stuff.
Yeah. And like later on, it's like propulsion, like self-propel your armor. It's like, all right.
Boy, I wish I had my blink ability now.
Oh no, am I gonna
Everybody
get hit
keeps on getting
again?
hit by these explosion things.
They do have 2 wizards. Alright, so everybody gets to make another dexterity saving throw.
Fantastic. My god, that's an advantage.
Oh my gosh. Another D20, right?
Yes.
Alright.
I love danger sense.
It sort of just rolled another 20. And so did
Ah! Okay.
Alright,
I
Andy,
have
what's yours?
Scrub is about to roll.
Oh, didn't he roll that 14?
That was me.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, your total.
16.
5. I got 5 plus. What am I adding to this?
So
Dexterity saving throw.
I have 16. Scrub has 11.
Wait, where is that?
It's just underneath all of your ability scores to the left.
Upper left.
Yeah.
Oh, plus 4, I think. So, 9.
9?
I'm just gonna go ahead and double check your character for RLF, make sure.
At least
Yes,
that's,
okay, plus 4.
yeah. So it's a 9.
Okay, so unfortunately, RLF is taking full damage. The others are taking half.
Goody.
On the flip side, that probably should be the only spell they can cast at that level. If we're lucky.
That's 21. What's the type? Wrong one. That's so many pages open. That is 21 bludgeoning damage. So the people who pass the dex save take 10, and Arleth unfortunately takes 21.
That puts me at 0. I'm down.
Yeah, I'm at 0. I'm down.
I look back.
Shit.
I have literally 4 health.
Guess it's a good thing you brought those items with you, huh? And like I said, you guys are instantly stable, so you don't have to make death saving throws. And that's all that one can do. Ranger's turn.
Question: are we
Yes.
able to pick up companions?
What do you mean pick them up?
As in, give them a potion to heal them
Yeah.
from 0.
Yeah, takes an action.
Okay.
Alright.
Which one's my ranger? Where's my ranger? There's my ranger.
Haven't done shiz. I'm down already. Oh my gosh.
This one's gonna try and
What kind of
shoot
tournament is
Gore
this?
because you're the closest. I'm looking at the wrong character. Where is she? Okay, this one's just gonna use its longbow on you.
Alright.
So
Or rather, sorry,
relentless.
it's intelligence, so it would actually use some level of tactics. So it's gonna use... Wow, that's fucking random bullshit. Didn't even give me Hunter's Mark, what the fuck? So in that case, he will just straight up use his bow on you, because apparently it doesn't have any spells.
Spells are for squares. And people have
18
fireball.
on the die.
You rolled an 18?
On the die, yeah.
Alright, so my armor doesn't do anything, then just 16. Okay.
This is what happens when you're a mage user. You're squishy.
So no save rolls for me here, no. Okay.
No, this is just a straight shot on you.
Okay.
For 11 damage.
11. Okay.
Yes, sir. I don't think this is just a regular ranger, so it doesn't have extra attack, I don't think.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Random
5, 6,
ass
7, 8, 9, 10,
diary.
11. Okay. Done.
Oh, it does have extra attack, so it's going
Out
to
of
attack you
curiosity,
again.
do those fireballs happen to blow up all those barrels?
Actually, it would have only blown up this one, which, yes, it should have, and I forgot to. So, but nobody's within range of it to take any damage, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, I just figured to ask.
Exploding.
And the second one wasn't a fireball. I'll tell you what it was here in a second. Oh, that was... Oh, well, I guess that's a good thing for you.
Okay,
I was
so-
disappointed because it was almost a 20.
Well, there was still one fireball. I, mean, I don't know what the hell the second one was.
So that one's going to definitely miss. And unfortunately, Arleth and Lex are currently sleeping on the ground. So back up to top of the round, Briar.
Freaking right before my
You don't-
turn.
Did you take damage?
Yes.
Okay.
I took only 5 damage. He told me it's bludgeoning, and I well passed it, passed it, and I also have a movement to it. So. From the second one, I did take half damage from the fireball as well. But anyway, Gore, Julius,
Yeah.
continue on the front. I'm trying to revive our companions.
Alright.
I can go a little further than you can. I'm gonna go help try to see if I can heal them.
Trust me, you have better chances up there than I do.
Alright.
Also, I have a bunch of potions.
True. I know I bought some. I just they're not in my game inventory.
Alright. I'm gonna go right there, and I'm gonna give Lex a regular potion of healing. For my action.
So you roll the healing.
2d4 plus 2.
Also, if we're healed, does that mean we have to wait for like next
That's
Ow!
that's a total of 10 HP to you, RLS, sorry, Lex.
Yay!
Good luck. We have a battle to win. And just for the sake of it, because I don't like this particular bonus in this particular situation, I'm going to let my rage drop on my bonus action.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
That doesn't say. Does it say it takes your bonus action to drop it, or can you
Yeah.
drop it and then reignite it?
It's a bonus action to drop it. I just
Okay.
said.
And I believe Lex was going to say something.
No, it's just not gonna wait a whole another round and hope I don't die again.
Oh no, we have to wait. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die.
Briar?
That'll be it. That's all I can do.
Alright. Cleric is going to use his action to call down lightning.
I swear we're all gonna die.
And as he saw you walk over and heal someone, he's going to target you, Briar.
Great.
So, dexterity saving throw.
Wait, that's a concentration spell. Doesn't he have to roll to make sure he's concentrated?
No, unless he only has to roll concentration if he takes any damage.
But he did get shot with a bow.
Oh, that's
I
right. You
shot-
did shoot him. I'm
I
sorry.
shot
How
him.
much damage was it? It was 8 damage.
It was 8 damage, yeah.
So
Government
let's
is.
make a concentration check.
Cruel, I'm trying to save you.
He rolled a 12
So
plus.
he passed. He passed.
That's actually. Wait, which one am I thinking of?
Constitution save.
Yeah, so it's 10.
10 or half, whichever's higher.
Yep. I was for some reason thinking of the undead ability where it's 5 plus the damage taken. So 9, you still take half damage. He has a DC 9.
Okie dokie.
I don't think it's the same strength as when it first starts.
Are you using the same thing I'm doing with the bonus action to use potions, or are you going to be active for you? Like you healing
Actions.
yourself? Okay, just making sure.
Wow. That's just mean. So
I'm gonna lose
you
this
take
round.
29 points of damage,
Oh my gosh.
lightning,
Okay.
and the cleric suddenly falls over.
What?
What?
After he which one is it? There we go. After the cleric casts a spell, he just suddenly falls over.
What?
And also, is that 29 half or just 29?
No, you're not raging, so I didn't
passed the
account
dex.
for it. Yeah, I know. I didn't account for it because
Okay,
you
I'll just
weren't
make sure.
raging, and I forgot about the passing of the dex save. So
So
that would be
14?
yeah.
Holy smokes.
I seem to be getting a little bit fried here.
Oh, and the storm clouds suddenly dissipate.
Hmm.
I look over. Huh.
Gore, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
That's strange. She just fell over.
Just quickly checking what I have for actions before anything. 'Cause it's been a while.
While he's doing that,
Come
I'm
on.
gonna go,
5,
go
10,
head to the bathroom real quick. So I'll be right back.
All right.
20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna fire at wizard number 1 with my crossbow.
Okay. Are you using this as your action or your bonus action?
As my normal action, and my bonus action at the end will be putting my shield up again.
Okay.
So plus 4. 15 plus 4, 19.
Hits.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 2 for damage. Five points of damage to the wizard number 1.
Okay.
And as my
And
bonus
then your
action.
shield.
Yeah. So for another 4 points. There you go. And I can't do that anymore because I can only do that twice.
Okay. You should know that
You have
the
made
temporary HP doesn't
Some pork
stack.
chops with meat.
I already lost them
corn,
from the
and
first
potatoes
attack, I
for
took
the
it
finale. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Pictures or not?
And
No
it's just
pictures?
so much shit's going on right now. I'm having a hard time remembering who's done what.
Okay, so for damage wise, I hurt the cleric and then he blew himself up. And then I shot at wizard 1 and it took 5 points of damage.
Excuse me.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Speaking of, Wizard 1's turn now. He's going to stay a healthy distance away from you.
If I'm
Actually,
lucky,
he's not moving.
I probably won't be doing anything. I'm just existing today.
He should move closer.
Hey, he's got some intelligence to him. He's a wizard.
And I'm back. What'd I miss?
Not much.
I
He's
shot
going
wizard
to-
1 in the butt with the crossbow.
He's going to cast Melf's Acid Arrow at you, Lore. Now that you're closer, he can tell you're made of wood.
Okay.
Yay! Thank you,
see if I hit
Dublin.
Does he take concentration though he got shot in the head? Or wherever he got shot?
He hasn't cast a concentration spell.
Alright.
This was just an instant one. Does a 16 hit you?
My armor is 16.
Okay, so then yes, it would hit you.
Oh, that has to be over or equal?
It's meet or beat.
Alright.
This one.
Oh, I forgot to put the music louder. Sorry.
Wow, that was not cool. They literally just hopped up in the air and then landed exactly as they were, which is
What, you
a
rolled
decent
20?
amount of damage. No.
Sorry.
You take 14 acid damage,
Okay.
and then suddenly he falls prone.
The heck?
Is there anything else I have to worry about the acid damage?
No, it's just a one-time thing. You take some acid damage and then it goes away.
Why is everyone falling down? Hey,
I'm sorry.
Robbie,
Yeah, okay,
how
it
are
is
you?
acid. I thought that was poison for a second.
It's nice to see you again.
trying-
What's up?
I'm trying to cook the damage thing. Yeah, take 14 points of damage. Okay.
Anyways, as this is happening, I look to go to Lex.
They seem to be dropping on their own accord. Do you happen to know anything about this?
Not off the top of my head.
They're just falling.
Maybe they
over.
didn't sleep.
You know more about magic than I.
Yes, but I've never seen them just fall like this unless they're overextending themselves.
As
So
I'm hearing the talk
weird.
in the background.
What?
Did that? You said it again. I couldn't hear you. What you said?
Okay, he's being a butt.
Yeah. She's actually over here whining on the floor because Graham's talking.
Really? Why is it always me?
She can hear you because you're actually going through my speakers for once.
Ooh, I see. That looks yummy.
Alright. Bard turn. Unfortunately, he has nothing to help his friends with.
What else is in the potatoes with the corn? Because I see it looks like meat.
But he is going to move up on one of them and check on them. Let's see what the fuck is going on.
So strange.
I hear a cat.
Yeah,
That's
it's been a
pretty
while
cool.
since he came over.
Okay, he's gonna spend his turn examining his friend that's on the ground now. So, Julius, it is your turn.
Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna bonus action second wind. So 1d10 plus 3.
Okay.
You're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. Lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Meat, corn, potatoes, and with tomato sauce. Ooh, that actually sounds really nice. Very sounds filling and or like hearty. Is that
Okay,
the
so
right
10 health.
word? Oh wait, I know what command I forgot to do.
Meow to you too, kitty.
Meow, hi kitty.
My kitty is using my arm as a pillow right now.
Mine's been antisocial for the last month and a half. Even ran away once. I have no idea what's going through her mind.
I expect Lucky to become antisocial next month due to the fact that I have to take him into the groomers and the vet.
Let me finish that.
Alright, and then I'm going to shoot with crossbow and disadvantage to the wizard one that's prone.
Okey-doke.
Oh, prone means you don't. They're not 0 health.
Technically, you don't know whether they're, conscious or not. So you just saw them fall over.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe they all got blackout drunk.
The dice is kind of acting up on me. It's not wanting to do the roll thing.
It shows a 7.
Ah, it wasn't showing the animation for me.
Well, it's showing it rolling, and I wasn't watching, so.
Okay, so either way, it's disadvantage, so it'll be the 7
Oh.
plus 5. So 12.
That's
Miss.
Alright. Yep, that's pretty much my turn.
Okey-dokey.
so. I found an
Wizard
artist on
2.
Twitter, and I liked her styles of how she like draws. Oh, she following me back on Twitter, yo. Us Coltons.
I think you just keep following.
This
Oh,
is
okay, I see
this
the
is
dice.
someone I want to
Dice
commission in like the future.
Yeah, the dice are being really buggy on my end.
Yeah.
It's being really buggy to Mezzy as well.
Oh no. Ow! Let's see, working fine on my end. Strange. You hush.
Yeah, mine's rolling well.
But meow.
But, Wizard 2. Lex, you're up now, right?
I'm happy
Yeah.
about that.
I need you to make an
Let's make
Arcana
beans
check
what was
for me.
ruined since it was spoiled. Oh, somebody came back. Oh, I
I
can't.
even asked her what was going on. After I started seeing this happening. Well, I can set a fire and let you build it.
My dice is really not rolling.
Okay, so it seems like everybody's just having an issue.
Yeah,
It shows now they're.
yeah,
7 out of
3.
50.
I can't tell.
The alchemy circles are failing!
So 17 plus 4, 21.
Alright. So, as you're getting up, you see Wizard 2 preparing to cast another spell. And it's one you've already seen him cast, which is Erupting Earth, that bludgeoning one that got you guys. And then he too suddenly falls.
You can see them falling.
From my
Unable
roll.
to complete the casting.
For my roll, can I tell why?
Since you were doing an Arcana roll, it looked like his spell was going just fine, and then suddenly it just kind of like, there was like a sizzle to it, and then you just saw him kind of like,
Yeah, I'm
what the
happy
fuck, and then
though
fall over.
with the artist following me. I like the art.
Like anti-food. Something in the food reduces power. No.
Or it's wild magic.
Whoa.
Oh, Ranger is up. He's kind of freaking the fuck out too. What the hell's going on? And he's just gonna go ahead and run back over here to his allies.
That's so cool. They
what's going
run.
on. You do hear him calling out for something.
You see that?
What is it calling? Can I hear it?
He's a little far away from you. He is yelling, but the crowd is cheering at the same
Oh,
time.
I'll give you. I'll
Would
give you
I
a
be able
link.
to hear what he's saying?
It's not like a big artist
55
or
feet
anything
away.
like that, but
Yeah.
Kind of loud.
It's
Roll a
like-
die, high or low.
their art style is a cutesy art
I'll
style.
say hi.
Okay, you want to roll it? There you go. Alright, yes, you do hear him. He's actually calling for medics. Only Gore knows that. Only Gore knows he's calling for medics. So the rest of you... Go
I
ahead, Ranger.
kind of put up my hand and I tell Briar something is wrong. That spell sure went fine and not to attack. And we should probably approach them and make sure they're okay.
It's our left's turn. She is currently unconscious, as I recall.
Yes.
So now it's Left's turn.
Yeah, I'm still down. Having a nap, you know.
I put up my hands and I look at Briar. That spell should work fine. There was no reason for it not to do everything right. So we feel it starting and it stopped.
Didn't suspect Kemp.
So
Not
and with me being a spellcaster, obviously I don't know how to spell.
Artist art. There's many styles and people have their liking in it.
I'm
I
going to
love
go
this
check
kind.
them. Hopefully they don't.
It's adorable and
Can I do that, Grim? It's disengaging.
it's like a painty look, like
You don't
it's
have to
very
disengage
nice.
because that's next to Briar. So
You were
can
drawing
move and then
some
dash.
unwholesome art a bit ago, but now you're taking a break for a bit. It looks like
I
you're having
wouldn't
fun.
move
I
towards the barrels
am.
because they're
I'm
still
just
prepped for
staring.
explosions.
I'm having fun listening to what's going on. Devil's being turned out. They look like they did good, but it seemed like they spoiled it. I'm still down on the floor.
How far is the dash?
I call and ask if they're okay, and showing my hands are up, showing I'm not when attacking.
They're currently busy attending to their fallen fellows, so they're not really paying attention to you. You do notice a look of like urgency on the Ranger's face, though.
Has an old style
And what she
look,
did
yeah.
was she moved 30 and then dashed for an additional 30.
Okay. Is dash anybody can do or no?
Yeah, it's just it takes your action, unless you're a rogue.
You can't hear.
Well, he's too busy looking at his friends, so he doesn't respond to you. Briar, you're up.
Seeing that this is happening, and because my character is actually honorable, frankly,
Just leave our left on the floor, you know?
where is the announcer, perhaps?
Close to Julius, so he's in this area. There are some people in the tent area over here. But there are walls around the tournament area, so you actually do have to leave from either here or go through the walls. I mean, they're not like massive walls, but you could probably hop over them if you really wanted to. But if you do leave the arena while the match is still going, you forfeit the match. As in you, not the rest of the team.
You said it was over here somewhere?
Yeah, that's where the tents are. and there's some officials there.
And how high is the wall?
The announcer is right over here, about 10 feet, maybe a little bit bigger.
Well, first I'm going to try to yell out "time out" or something along those lines. Is there such thing in there?
Nobody's tried it before, and it's your first tournament, so you have no idea.
Oh well, I'll try bellowing out. We have a timeout, tampering.
Let's go ahead and not really. I guess I'll have you roll performance, and I will roll perception.
Oh no.
Damn it, cat! Damn it!
But you are the cat.
Okay, well, that's a 22. Thank you,
so
cat.
Some of the people who are actually over here on the tents, which is on a raised platform, actually do hear you saying like something tampered something. Now let's see if they actually do anything about it. High or low, Cruel?
Low.
Unfortunately, I rolled an 11.
Of course you did.
So they heard you, but they're like, nah, whatever.
Oh,
Probably just
no.
upset they're losing.
Well, technically, we're not losing.
You were a few seconds ago.
But if we were... Whatever.
I'm just saying, you had 2 party members down while most of theirs were fine, and then all of a sudden theirs started falling like flies. But unfortunately, they don't really give much of a fuck.
Alright.
Well, in that case, I'll go with my secondary, unless I took my action.
No, you were just talking.
Right now,
You're allowed a couple of sentences per turn.
I'll just use my other action to give a potion to RLF.
Alright, so roll her heals.
Regular healing. 7 healing. RLF back up.
Yep.
And I give her a quick lowdown on what's happening in the suspect tampering.
Alright, and he tells you don't use any magic just in case.
And with that, I will... I'll go up to here, and I'll rage, and hopefully I'll get something better than the simply plus 1 AC. But that's not my wonderful. Yes, hi, kitty.
Wow, you got an 11 on a D6? Holy shit!
D8.
Oh.
Alright, I'm up.
That's,
I'm not dead.
And ooh,
So don't use
that
magic.
basically gives me a thorns effect. Anyone that attacks me and hits me takes 1d6 damage.
Twice.
But that's my turn.
Alrighty. Next up is Gore, because the cleric is currently
Alright.
down.
I can't use magic.
5, 25, 30. And is talking an action?
No, it's just, you get a couple sentences per turn. So you can't have a full-on conversation, but
Okay.
you can ask a question.
Can I yell at the bard what's going on?
Yeah, you can ask that. Unfortunately, he won't be able to respond until his turn, which is next.
Alright. Well, while that's going on, you said I can dash for a bonus action?
Action to dash.
An action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
If you move there, the barrel could explode.
Could explode?
Yeah.
Alright. Those are my actions.
Alright. So the bard is like standing there. He hears your question, and he just kind of looks at you, and he's just scared to death.
Oh, he sees me bolting right at him. There you go.
Wait a moment. There was something about a disease. Unfortunately, I can't say anything now because I am currently not in New York.
Did the bard just fall over?
Yep. But since you're close enough, you're actually able to see what's happening as a pretty grotesque amount of blood just comes
Oh my
spewing from his mouth as
gosh.
he kind of falls over and grasps at his chest. Now,
That's
the
creepy.
two people next to you are bleeding profusely, but they're not dying.
Alright.
Great! You just guys had to give him that idea!
Plug the holes. What the? I can't do anything. I have survival and medicine at 3.
Well, hey, if you
Well,
can try
yeah.
it.
Alright.
Well, medicine will give him a lowdown. This is something he's never seen before. I can tell him
Yeah.
that straight off the bat.
Well, medicine could also act as a patch up too.
Only if he
Patch up,
has
yeah.
the supplies.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Magical tinkering. Make a magical gun.
You can build them, make them faster, stronger.
I
Yeah,
can.
I think it's a medicine kit or medical kit or something like that. I forget what the item's name is.
Yeah.
But it has 10 charges, and if you do a medicine check with that, you actually can restore HP and shit.
Yeah. Well, I can only do that on my turn, so I
Yep.
have to wait until
Julius, it is your turn.
Julius.
Okay. Before I do anything, there's a ref or someone around here, right?
The announcer is right in this area. You're
I'm
pretty
gonna yell
close.
the announcer, say, "Yo, something's not right here."
He'll talk to you, but he's basically just going to say, I'm just the announcer. I have no sway over this one way or the other. Until their entire party is defeated or somebody forfeits, I can't stop this.
Okay. I'm gonna move for now.
I have a long way to go. Don't get too close.
I know. I'm just gonna be.
You don't know. The only person who knows right now is Thor.
The only one that's safe from the whatever bleeding out of the butt thing is.
Yep, that is very true. Unless it can be carried by you, which I haven't decided yet.
Great, fantastic. That's nice.
Yeah, Blaine, I look at Sorted right now with a stare of like, look what you've done.
Hi.
Well, the other one would be in fact.
Julius?
The other one, in fact, would be the cat too, because he was talking to them face to face.
I'm going to give well no. I'll give a Sorted Bardic Inspiration. Relax.
Aren't you too far away from me?
It's 60, so
Man, what the heck?
15, 20, 30. She's only 30 feet away.
yeah, so she should get Bardic Inspiration.
Yep.
And that'll be my turn.
Or less.
Yeah. Finally.
Yeah.
I'm here. Yes, I live.
Sort of.
Somewhat. Yes. All right. Wondering. Okay, so don't use magic because it seems like these folks are falling over because of it. So I'm just gonna move forward, wondering what the heck's going on. So maybe like right here.
Okay.
Still keeping far, because you never know.
Alrighty, is that it?
Mhm.
Lex, you are up.
I'm not gonna use my potions because
Okay, so
I didn't just lose internet again, did I?
No.
no, I'm thinking. The only person up is. Ooh, is this a ranger?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I already have guesses what's going on, but unfortunately that'd be metagaming. Most likely.
You know what? Just because there's only one standing, I'm going to try to hit him with the ranged weapon just so we can end it and get him help.
my
You're just
God.
gonna fireball them, no.
Ruthless!
Right while they're all down on the ground, just laying there, you're just gonna burn them all. Don't even.
Why not? You know what? There's only one way to find out if this is magic or a disease. Well, no, like 2 seconds.
Yep, I don't know.
Firebolt.
Alright.
Since Grim hasn't given me enough spells. So it's 6 plus 9.
15.
Just 15.
Thank you for the head pat, by the way.
Put that one down. Miss.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to use, what is it? Favored by the gods, I can add 2d4. Do I have to roll it? Or you just want to go ahead and say it?
What was your total?
15.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Man.
Okay, yeah, you definitely hit. I just wanted to know if you'd roll snake eyes.
Wow.
But yes, you do hit.
Yeah, the only reason Grimm's doing this because the team was probably so terrible.
They take 3
Actually-
damage fire.
Actually, no, it actually gave me a really good, interesting plot hook that I can throw in for later.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
So what was it?
Oh.
Sorry?
Yeah, 3.
3 damage?
DM getting
Freedom.
freaking ideas.
Well, he still seems fairly untouched damage-wise. But as you hit him, he does kind of like look at you, and you can tell he's scared.
I kind of like make a motion, trying to tell him just to give up so we can get them help.
Oh, he died. Oh.
That Grim can't see me making, because
While you're still looking at him, trying to make him give up, he too falls over, and you do see blood just come out of him.
oh yeah, okay.
His
Let's look at
eyes
what-
and mouth. Not pleasant.
He did.
Tell me it was from the food.
At which point, the announcer sees all 5 other individuals on the ground and
Wait,
starts
everyone?
to do his job. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And you just hear boos coming from the crowd. Oh, that was rigged. Come on. What is this BS? You know, just yelling and screaming about how this
don't-
match was clearly fixed, etc.
I hope it wasn't in the food. Shiz.
And then the announcer, well, that's it for our matches today, ladies and gentlemen. Come back tomorrow for the finale. And he just kind of like puts the microphone down and makes his way out of the stands as quickly as possible. At which point you do see medics from both sides just come running in, and they run over to the downed people.
Are there any officials nearby?
Well,
Like,
now there are, yeah. Like all these medics are like officials for this tournament. They're the reason this tournament can be held.
I mean, like, not the announcer, but the people supporting or funding this.
Well, most of the people that are funding it are the fighters, because that's what the entry fee is for. So there isn't actually like a noble family that's behind this. But there
Okay.
is kind of like a ringmaster, but he was just kind of appointed to the job, so he doesn't have any like crazy level of power.
Well, since I don't know, okay, I'm not gonna do anything because I don't know what's going on. Other than that, they were just simply dropping and yeah.
Yeah, so those of you who are close enough, which would be obviously Gore,
Yeah.
Julius, and Lex are pretty close too. So they're bleeding. Like the clerics are over them healing, and they're still bleeding.
Yo, that's creepy.
They're not dying. But the clerics are just sitting there casting heal after heal after heal, and they start to look better, and then it just happens again.
Like,
After about... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like we're gonna take note about this, and she's gonna go tell Briar so he doesn't get too close.
Alright.
Like, she's gonna grab him and RS and going closer.
So, let's see, 5, 10,
Man, imagine if
And
this
for
is
the
the
record, this might be-
disease.
Oh,
It's
go
a good
ahead.
thing it ended so well because I'm pretty certain I would have dropped the next attack.
Well, the wizards, because I rolled this all out before. This whole collapsing thing was a part of my idea because of something I had planned, but the whole pandemic thing just made it so much better that I'm using the pandemic as the reason for it.
I thought you were gonna get from that anime where they go explosion and then they pass out from power.
I'm sorry, dude. I was trying to do it funny.
Though the fact that they did so much damage taxed them, so that's why the pandemic hit them first for the wizards, or the wizard and the cleric,
Yeah.
because they rolled almost max damage.
Yeah, I was barely standing.
But I need Julius and Lex to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay,
Lex
let
or-
me get Scrub. He's cooking. I'll roll mine first.
So that's what the sizzling sound is. Alright.
Oh boy. I'm scared. I hope they're not like infected or
Okay,
anything.
you're good.
I'll go take his place. I'll be right back.
I'm so sorry for my fan. It is pretty warm.
Jeopardy song starts playing.
Oh my gosh, I'm like trying to cook dinner at the same time. God damn.
Yeah.
D&D or eat, not both.
Well, I'm fucked.
What's your total?
For Constitution?
Yes.
That plus 4, 12.
Okay. Good to know. If you had rolled under a 10, you might need a new character soon.
Damn.
What? Bleeding out of the butt?
So after, so I know Lex said she was going to go back here and stop Arleth and Briar from coming any closer. As I recall, Warforged are immune to disease,
Yes.
so you're perfectly fine. Julius, you can either stay where you are or move back with the rest of the group. But as you figure that out, clerics, after about a minute of solid healing, they finally seem like they stopped bleeding. Which is weird because these guys are pretty high level clerics and they're good at casting heal spells.
Okay, me and him are both moving back.
Okay. I just said that you moved back there to stop Briar and Arleth, and
Yeah.
Julius is apparently moving back as well. And after about a solid minute of healing, the clerics finally managed to stop the bleeding. And which is weird because they're high level clerics.
Does
And
the cleric gonna die too?
No, the clerics seem like they're okay. At least for the time being. They don't seem to show any kind of symptoms or, anything like that. But they start, putting the bodies on stretchers and making their way out of the arena, as the people in the stands are still booing because they think it's been rigged. But once they've seen the clerics doing their work and constantly doing it, they start getting a little bit worried. And you just see kind of like a mass exodus leaving the stands. Not in like a panicked rush or anything, but they're moving.
Well, that was disappointing. Also, strange. Talk about pandemic, and suddenly these start dropping like flies.
I'm wondering who else they were near though, because I know I personally didn't talk to that team, but anyone in this team that y'all know of go near them or speak to them.
Lex, we are in a large city. People are going missing. And now we have people that brought seemingly a disease. This is much bigger. And it can guarantee that they've been in contact with many, many people depending how it spreads. But I'm no disease expert.
The question is, they're going to continue the tournament knowing that the disease is now also infiltrating the audience.
Well, guess we'll find out. I'd rather not lose out on the money.
I wonder if the adventure guild is still going to be open. They're going to shut it down temporarily because they probably stayed there.
I guess we'll find out.
I guess we will, given the DM ideas of you.
Oh no, as soon as you said pandemic, I was like, alright, I got a plan for this.
We're gonna
No,
die. We're gonna die.
Make our way out of here. There's nothing else. I suppose we'll take the win as we have it. I am not happy about it though.
Yeah,
As he's clearly singed in multiple areas.
normally you know that they would still be combating. or not combating, preparing for more show after the fights. As the crowd has seemed to have largely left, they decide not to do that, so it seems like it's actually over pretty early.
Lex takes the time to start mending anything that may have been damaged.
Oh, shiz. Peons?
Just so she has something to do with
Alright, give me a second.
Alright, whatever clothes Briar was wearing are being mended.
To be fair, he's not wearing a whole hell of a lot. Just basic.
Okay,
Yeah, that's why I said
starting
clothes.
now, Robbie.
Alright, open your
We
mouth
are
up.
doing the peons.
Just a
2
burnt.
potions of healing.
I
burnt
put
new
on the
cat
timer,
right now.
peon. No worries, peon.
I don't
Stretchy,
think.
stretchy?
Well, I guess
Feel?
technically you and Lex and Araleth did take a bit of a beating, so you guys got some tattered stuff too that you can go ahead and fix. Easily doable on your way to the Adventurers Hall if you want to walk and work.
Yeah.
That's fine by me.
So, you do make it to the Adventurers Hall, and it is still open.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
You see
Peon?
not as many adventurers in here now as there were yesterday or the day before. What adventurers are in there, you kind of like that. You feel like they're looking at you like, really? What did you do to them?
Oh no, peon.
Kind of looks. You know what I mean? With disdain. That's a good word.
That's not good, peon. They think we did things.
You guys like to do here? Now, I will say, it's already 9:39, and you have one more combat to go against an even stronger group of enemies. So, do you want to wait until next session before taking on the next combat and just do rest of the night for roleplay?
Yes, because I do need to go to bed at a decent time because I'm leaving for traveling.
Well, let's see here. You have the meeting at midnight, which is pretty much going to be strictly RP, I assume, unless somebody... Julius.
Alright. I am a bit perturbed at what happened. Wonder if they will be going to continue the match. But in the meantime, I don't really have any other additional plans, unless you all wish to have me with you or something.
I want to go look at. She's thinking back to what the other spellcaster from the actually stronger group told her about the arcane feeling weird in there.
The actually stronger group.
Oh yeah, those 2 wizards, by the way, they had 2 third-level spell slots, so they were going to be able to cast yet another Fireball or Earthen Surge.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Yeah.
one was casting Earthing Surge for the second time when he fell.
Yep.
Peon. It just sounds bad, peon.
So I'm going to eat my dinner.
Yeah, you eat that dinner.
And I guess go back to the room so I can do, hopefully, potentially, an advantage arcane check since I know that there's something disturbed to see if I can feel anything off with the arcane area.
Oh, peon.
Oh. I think we lost Rampage.
I think we probably should take that as a hint.
Yes, and we can do this next time.
Yeah.
And I can eat some tacos. We're having venison that we're turning into tacos.
Stop making me jealous.
Bro! BT dubs, while we have a second, I'm going to grow Adruna Altar. The Berserker. I got 3 grow targets for this coming lotto.
Ooh. I already got my grill targets already finished, so I am pretty much done with that for the time being.
If I can get 3 more grows before the lotto, which is doable, I spent a lot of rainbow quartz to do it, but then I could actually grow 4 at one time.
Nice.
You know what
Nice.
just occurred to me?
At the moment, there's only 2 more characters I want to grail like in the immediate future, so I got a little bit for
I
one
have
and a
a-
long bit for the other.
A detect disease skill.
Who?
Space Ishtar is the first one, and how's her name? Vitra is the second one.
Mm.
Yep, there it goes.
Mine's a Juno
Yeah.
altar that I can get my AoE Berserker Grail. King Hassan.
Okay, so I have Purify Food and Drink. I have detect poison and
Castiel
disease.
gotta finish him, and then if I can get the rest, I'm gonna
Gore.
grow Ozymandias.
Oh my gosh, Gore! I'm finally gonna be useful.
I still haven't figured out who I want to grail for Berserker and Rider.
Can we? I want to call it this.
I just like Ozzy, and
They're
I like
infected
Buster.
with the
I mean, I could
magical
do
butt
Achilles,
bleeding
but
virus.
Achilles as a character doesn't vibe with me.
I'm probably, if I was gonna grail any Rider, it'd probably be Ushi.
Ushi, yeah, I can see that with you.
What makes you say that?
Because you liked Ushi, like we've talked about Ushi before, and you were like, you really liked her.
Just plan that
Like you
out.
like, she wasn't like, there was something about her, and I
Like
think they
that
fixed
just
it, and you're like, well, she might be a girl
overdramatic.
target now.
Oh yeah, her animations.
Yes.
I've seen this disease once
See, I do
before.
pay attention to you, girl.
This virus.
No, you don't. You're just saying it because you were like, I don't want him to feel bad.
It
Oh,
was
hi,
in
Grim.
the other city that I was in. They all had it.
We just kind of figured, that's probably a good time sign to probably might just go ahead and stop here for the time being.
We got their asses. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she did.
And every
Yeah,
other
yeah.
hole. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I currently have a considerable amount of cash that I'm saving for Space Ishtar. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to spend that much.
Oh, we're done.
I'm still worried about spending too much more money in that game with them upping the level cap. That to me is kind of fishy.
So yeah, so we're done with the
I think it's
D&D
really
campaign
fishy.
until next time, in like 2 weeks.
It's just
You
more,
know?
more love to your favorite servant, I guess. There's probably a lot of people that like, I have all these grails, but I don't want to use them on people because I already have everybody I want. So they probably decide, well, we'll just start using
Magical rectal bleeding.
Did you tell me about the new class type, by the way?
The Pretender, I know about it, just haven't looked too much into it.
I think they're gonna put Emmia in it.
So what now?
I'm worried with
It's
how the DM's gonna
Probably
be
the dad more than
with
the
this.
son, but the whole object is people who like trick people, like kind of like a Loki thing, for their own purpose.
Man, I'm worried.
Maybe. I'm kind of... That is actually my concern, is that they decided to bring in a new class entirely.
It's weird.
Hey,
Although
could-
Auburn does
we
look
could
pretty
totally say that. They are
It's weird.
infected
I feel like they're gonna put Emmia in there just because they
with
call him Faker.
that.
I mean, it's entirely possible, but it doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
Like,
But it's
OG,
just that bad.
Not his.
There was just so
Post
much
and
blood that they
his
came out at
servant
every
forms.
hole.
There's a lot of spin-offs for Emmia. Let's be honest.
Apparently.
I was legit wondering if they would ever go around and start basically doing the same thing
Oh,
with Emmy as they were
goodness.
doing with
What
Artorias.
a freaking
I
virus.
think they are, because now they gotta make a pretender version of her just so she can be in every class again.
And
Alright,
Hi, back.
I think I'm just gonna be like VR back. Hold up.
yes, I'm back.
Okay, yeah. We basically decided probably this is a good time to stop anyways.
Yeah. Real quick though, did you get my latest text scroll?
Not yet.
Okay, be right
Just
back.
lost that
So I'm
again?
gonna end the stream then.
Okay.
Okay, man. I'm just gonna end the stream for now and then like come back later to stream. You know? Just later. I'll see what I can do. For later, you know? Maybe I'll finally get to start that dance the bun dance party. We're all gonna play Just Dance with people. I'm like, if y'all guys are interested, you can join too. But I'll see how that goes though. Like but yeah, like if you guys want to join Just Dance, let me know. We're gonna do that on stream. And you're like, how? I'll let you know if you actually want to join. Because I was thinking of doing this like weekly on Saturdays or Fridays. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream for now until later. That's if nothing comes up, you know? Anyways, guys. I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you all for coming on by and supporting this Bun Bun. Thanks for all the chattos. In the company. Remember, Bun Buns, I love and appreciate every single one of you. So good evening. Yes, it's still there. And sweet Bun Bun dreams if you're going to sleep. Hope to see everybody again soon. Bye bye. You know, there you go. See, I did my I did it right? Alright. I'm gonna go look for someone to raid for now. Yeah, so for now we're gonna have a Bun Bun break. Oh, I know who to raid. We're raiding Kron. Let's go raid the supposedly quote-unquote hubby or whatever. I still haven't figured out what to call him yet. Self-proclaimed. Oh, raid has been cancelled. Hello? Hello? Oh, hold up, that is so different. Okay, so that's how rating works. Alright, I changed the UI for that. Okay, well, anyways, y'all, if you guys got the bunnies or whatever thing going on, the raid message, let's give him the bun the bun loves, you know. Oh, and one other none. Here you go. Yeah, take care, Draconic. Also, hi. If you're back later, you know, I'm stream later, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.